All right. This is question 180. Okay. Thanks for confirming. Let's see. Question 180 is in the magic category. Everybody in this campaign loves magic. Choose one. Magical flight, teleportation, at will, invisibility. Why did you choose that one? Alright, so I'll go ahead and put it in the chat. I guess this follows like X-Man rules. So, you know, if you have this, this is like your shtick. Like, this is what you do. This is your at-will magical ability. I guess they all should have been at will. I don't know why we had to put at will invisibility. Maybe so that you don't think you're always invisible. But yes. I assume you can do any of these things on the regular. While you ruminate on that, would anybody for a third hero point and a third? Oh my God! 19 from Bellinora, the Mummy, going once, going twice. All right, sold to Bellinora, the Mummy,
the Raisin,
California Raisin. All right, what do you got for us, California Raisin?
Well, we opened to the last few rounds of combat before the inevitable end. It seemed for a moment that we might pull through when Stack killed the sarcophagus, but when it belched out a mummy, we realized we did not have another fight in us. This was capped by the emergence of a wild surge elemental storm that ultimately put the nail in our coffin. But now, it would be easy to blame Stack the Deck's reckless behavior as a contributing factor to our demise, but I would say that a lack of understanding about the yellow silk curse that plagued Zenny and I was the leading reason for this TPK. Just when we thought our story had ended, we felt our souls being pulled back to the plane of the living, but in a new form. Upon quick inspection, it was obvious that we had come back as a mixture of different types of undead. The Deck and I are mummies, Vulture and Ketrin are now ghosts, and not really that much has changed for Zenny the Vampire.
It's very much not true, but okay.
Mechanically, they're worse than they ever were before because Dampier's superior. Yeah, Dampier's
I never got to the bottom of it. I just always assumed they were a vampire.
Fair, okay.
All I knew is they were undead and that they bit someone.
They need to teach this kind of stuff in Alkenstar schools, I guess. I don't know. All right, keep going.
We were then confronted by a figure that woke us, as he was an undead necromancer. Who in life was some kind of male hag. TBH, I was incensed with rage at this point and kind of blocked most of this out. But what did come through...
It was so much plot.
Well, what did come through is that he is in fact the person who compelled Kosawana to come out here in the first place, corrupting his mind into thinking that he could cast 10th level magics, and that most of what has transpired over the last arc of this story was his fault. However, he has informed us that we are now his undead minions, and I feel compelled to agree with this statement. And he has asked us to kill the Claws of Time, the blue panther-like creature that was our undoing, which will ultimately free him from his eternal imprisonment within the Cradle of Courts. So, after a quick onboarding process, we convinced him to join us out in the hallways to lure out the creature, and we set out and started fighting it once more around the cradle itself, which in combat we managed to open and find Kosawana, who is has not yet been plot bombed.
A pending plot bomb hanging over his head. All right. You may take that third hero point and third hero card draw. If anybody is interested in answering the question, go ahead and roll a d20 into chat for a d3 that can be added to any d20 check after the fact. Ketrin, kind of interested.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Yo, oh my goodness. Okay. All right. Vulture on an 8 going once, going twice. Sold to Vulture the Ghost.
Goes well.
That's the sound that ghosts make. So
I'm gonna knock off one of those things because I have reasons. So I think Vulture would probably go with teleportation. Being able to quickly move from one place to another without having to do all Pathfinder's multiple action bullshit, I think would be amazing.
Okay, so wait, which one would it be then?
Teleportation. So he could
teleportation.
So he could quickly, reposition from one place to another.
Oh, like the blue panther.
What Blue Panther?
Oh, my bad. We don't talk about the Blue Panther. All right.
We don't talk about.
Oh, fair enough. You may ask the same question of any willing PC or any NPC you've met during your adventure.
Well, we just met the fucker, so Droxolos. I think that's how you pronounce it. Droxolos?
It's Droxolos.
Droxolos.
Yeah. Which also sounds like a
prescription.
Prescription medication or a cleaning product.
So don't get me started on fucking pharmaceutical names. They piss me off so much.
Yes, you have reason. I know.
For one who works in the industry, it's so annoying.
So Droxolos can cause heart palpitations, skin rash. Anyways, so Droxolos, of those three, I mean, you never pick flying if you could teleport. I mean, as a Spectre, I'm pretty sure he can fly already. No, actually, it's really embarrassing. He can. All right, so he can already fly. So yeah, teleportation would be pretty sick. Invisibility, in his opinion, it's for pervs. Only pervos would want invisibility. Like, the other two just make sense. If you don't like teleporting, like you don't trust it or it gives you a tummy ache, then you would go with magical flight. But maybe in life he would have taken magical flight because it's a bit more practical than teleportation and cooler. But now that he already has flight, he would go with teleportation. Alrighty, so I'll have Dunsmith go ahead and throw out that boof for you. Where is that boof? Backsportation. Alright, and I guess I will change the music because we're in the middle of a fight. A fight for your new master as undead minions. This is the greatest day of your life. Fighting hard alongside your boss.
That's what we're told, and I'm inclined to believe it.
Unless you make a will 26 to say otherwise.
God. I don't think I can make that.
Why do I feel compelled to cheer?
Listen, it's not hopeless. You can make a will 26. It's right there in the top
you're right.
Yeah. This is
I just have to roll 18 or higher.
Yeah, this is Pathfinder, not D&D. You can make a 26 saving throw. Let's see. Where's that music from last week? Oh. Alright, hold on.
Oh, shit. Alright.
Let's see. I found like a new music channel, and it's pretty good. I'm pretty happy with it. I'm thinking that there might be some good songs in here. Let's see. Yeah. This one's called Awakened Undead. That's you guys.
Nice to be represented.
Yeah. Oh god. Alright. So, did we leave ourselves a note? Anybody decide they want my collar shifting spider from mutagens? Let's see. Clear chat. We had to have left ourselves a note, right? Nope. Alright, Vulture, you're up. Going into round 11. My god.
It's on the dashboard.
Alright. Oh. Okay, let me describe it to you so that we can theater the mind this combat. Just give me a second. Alright, there's like a circle and some rocks. You're next to Zenny. This is how we did it back in the day. Alright, Vulture, you're up.
All right. Damn, this thing is over nice line of sight.
Yes. If it answered the question, it would just say flight because it already has that will, invisibility, and teleport.
Hold on a second. So I marked it as hunt prey last time. So actually, this area is pretty shit. Damn. Vulture is going to. How far can I move? That's too far.
Oof.
Guess he'll move to here for right now. Using an action for running reload.
Okay.
And then he's going to hold 2 actions to fire if he sees the creature within his line of sight.
All right. Sounds good.
That's it.
Play passes to Ketrin. Ketrin has shrunk you down again. I'll make your bigger manually. It's fine. Unless it would have worn off. Does it wear off because it's been 10 rounds?
It's the last time.
Actually, you would have
Also,
one.
Ketrin's muted.
Oh, I can't control that.
Yeah,
part.
I thought it was like 10 minutes.
Oh, what level is it? Do you know which one it's?
Oh, I don't know. It's the Apple read.
Right, but what level Apple?
Who
Oh,
made it?
I'm working on it. I'm looking for it.
Okay.
They have different
It's
durations.
the lesser. It's the
If
lesser.
it's
Lesser
if
is
it's
1
lesser,
minute.
Oh,
it's
it's 1
1
minute.
minute. So that's 10 rounds. So yeah, it would have worn
Okay.
off. So as your turn comes up, you shrink back down.
We haven't been in this fight for 10 rounds, have we?
Yeah, it's round 11.
Don't see how that's possible.
Yeah, that
I
doesn't
only
seem
recount like
right.
2 or 3 rounds.
Oh, why does it say 11 rounds then? All right, that's fine. I'll just reapply that effect for you.
Sure.
I'm pretty sure this is round 3. I used my first round to attack, and then I healed Ketrin the second one.
Okay. Here, I'll reapply it to you. There you go. Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna spend my turn to stand up and pick up my stuff. Oh god,
right.
it turned me upside down.
Oh yeah, I have it automated now. So like,
okay.
You guys will flip when you go prone. So.
Okay. And then I will pick up my gun and
Okay.
I will resort my shield. And that
Alright.
is my turn.
Dang. Okay. This creature is up. Let's see. Yeah, it is going to come into sight of Vulture.
All right.
Vulture, it would have a little bit of cover from the thing, but go for it.
All right, that's what it is.
All right, as you take the shot, it goes wide of the mark, striking the wall behind the creature. All right.
Let that ride.
The creature has access to the last thing on its shopping list, Droxolos. So it's going to go for it. Now, I thought it'd be fun if you knew that some of the achievements Droxolos had in life. Do you want to know those now, or like do you want to learn them throughout the course of the campaign as he kind of brags to you guys about his different achievements?
Assuming he's surviving this fight, it's more than I am.
Okay, all right, fair enough. All right, so it's gonna make a Jaws attack. You'll have to learn about his misinformation campaigns later. Oh, or not. Okay. Critical hint. Oh. You hear him cry out, "My essence is being destroyed!" Minions! What are you doing out there? And then the creature, sensing that this might be its last chance, because the last guy that escaped inside this weird sphere wasn't able to go after him, it is going to Agile Closet Map attack. But misses. Alright. Bella, to you. You hear your master cry out for help. You are filled with disgust and anger, but at the same time, a magical compulsion to help him.
I'm coming, boss!
Oh, wait! As
What?
you became bloodied, each of you may attempt a DC 26 will save, as his control over you might have faltered from dropping to half health.
Holy shit!
Oh, never mind. You're just filled with disgust and anger, Bella.
Yep.
I will succeed at a cast.
Okay. The worst effect of this card, DM's choice.
Yeah,
Alright.
I generally say it's not worth it, and I think it's gonna be true here too, but...
Alright, let's see. Card number 32. Your weapon score and hit points are reduced, double miss, caught. The only thing I can do is say you're stunned 1.
Hooray!
Alright.
I'm left reeling.
By the revelation that maybe this guy doesn't have your best interests at heart.
Oh wait, I could have probably stopped here and gotten a full sight of it.
Alright. So 2 of you managed to break free, 3 of you are still under control. This is going to lead, possibly, to some friendly PvP. So everybody just, enter with an open heart and an open mind. Alright. So Bella, what do you...
challenge I did not anticipate myself getting into.
Early on a Saturday morning.
I'm gonna help you, but not because you told me to. Alright.
Wait, what does that mean?
So from here, I only used 1 action. I'm going to devise stratagem on the creature. Like. I'm going to pivot. I'd like to. I would like to now recall knowledge.
Okay. On the creature?
On the creature.
Alright, you can target the creature for this. Or just roll it. That's fine too. Against this specific creature, you know nothing. Because for the adventure, this is a specialized version. It has a much higher DC than creatures of its species normally do. However, you do learn more about the Hound of Tindalos species, because that has been kicking around from the group back and forth, I believe. So you may ask me... you may ask me any 2 questions.
Oh. I would like to know... Can you tell me how to lure it away from corners? I guess it's doing that right now, isn't it?
Yeah, so, what's the second question?
Does it have any weaknesses?
Okay. Alright, so you are not sure how to lure it away from corners, in a specific sense. There's no, known way to just be like, come away from the corner, little guy. You do know that they are possessed of a tremendous otherworldly intelligence. So it is unlikely that they would fall for any traps or bamboozles. As far as weaknesses go, looking at the creature's sort of writhing, oily kind of skin, you're thinking acid.
Okay.
All right.
That's my turn. That's all my actions.
All right. Zanny, reeling from the revelation that you have been under this creature's control, you now have your full faculties, but only 2 actions.
Okay.
You hear Droxolos screaming from around the corner. It's me! It's going to hurt me some more! Please, get over here!
I'm coming, Master.
Oh, is that Zenny? My top servant, the Kevin of my minions.
What?
Is the...
It's Zinny, Kevin.
I'm gonna go here so I don't get too close to the entryway, but is The holy symbol still visible, or is it like moved now that the door's opened?
Oh, something I should have mentioned. Bella, you ended your turn in a bad place.
I had a feeling that was coming. All right.
Yeah.
Fortitude.
Yes. From its ripping gaze. Here you go.
Oof.
28's a failure.
Yeah.
Okay. Here comes 66 damage.
Oh, okay, that's not too bad.
21 points of slashing damage as your body begins to come unstitched. Sand pouring from the wounds because you're a mummy now. Alright. So Zenny, continue your turn.
So yeah, is the holy symbol still visible at the doorway?
No, he was wearing it, so he just sort of presented it. So the door, yeah. So
I thought
the
that
door.
I like saw a hidden.
Oh
holy symbol on the
yeah.
doorways.
So he held up his holy symbol to the symbol on the door. The door vanished, and that's how they're getting inside.
Okay,
the
that means
sphere.
I can continue.
Yeah. Why couldn't you? I don't understand. So, like, it's weird.
It's quite odd, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't.
As you
wanna go
pass
near
Vashon, as a free action, he reaches out and grabs you by the arm, and he says, "Annie, you got any, I don't know, flesh on you? This fight, it's making me real hungry."
Okay, I will ignore that man instead of punching him as he so clearly deserves. I need to hit this creature, I guess. Oh, I could get a better. Let's get a better. Spike vulnerability on it.
Okay.
Still fair. I already had the failure on it, so that doesn't change anything. That's my turn.
All right.
I do an end of turn save.
Droxolos says, "What are you doing out there? It's hurting me!"
We'll be right there, Master. I ended my turn and it's all hello.
Well, you hear that, Kosawana? Oh, you ended your turn out there. Oh, that's bad. All right. So here is a fortitude save for you.
Yeah, really shouldn't have. Yeah.
Ooh, a success. You take half of 66. A gentle 11 damage. All right, Droxolos looks at the beast and says, "You're too slow and too late. I am going to perform a step action." As he moves forward into the room, protected by the geometry of the sphere, I do want to point out, Stack, Kosawana is on a magical platform of sort of shimmering light that kind of has like a metallic sheen to it that is hoverboarding above the bottom of the sphere. But to get to where you are, you actually had to do a fun little slide, like, to get down there. Yeah.
Oh, so it's not even like a it's like a sphere. Like
yeah, you're inside a Pokeball right now.
Okay.
Yeah. So Droxolos kind of steps, and then second action, he's going to slide down. And then he's going to call up to Kosawana with his third action, and he's going to say, "You fool! Your desperation, your doubt in your own faith, and your overconfidence in your own brilliance, it called out to me across the waste. It was I who seeded the foolish quest in your mind to control time. But I never abandoned you. You abandoned reason." And then as he says that, Kosawana, like Luke Skywalker getting that paternity test, he just cries out, "No!" and begins to weep. And as he does, Droxolos seems to be drinking in his despair and just lets out mad Skeletor cackles. He looks over at you, Stack, like maybe you should be letting out some mad cackles too, and play passes to you.
So, boss, what do you want me to do with him?
Oh, it's fine. You should go kill the hound. I'm gonna keep mentally torturing this man until he breaks.
Good choice.
This is better than the time I convinced everyone at Alkenstar to blame the famine on the immigrants from Geb. Ooh, that was a good one.
All right, dog.
Like, why would they think there's a food shortage? Undead don't even eat food! Idiots!
Can I?
It was really because all the rich people bought it up. They were worried about the bad harvest that year.
If I stood right here, could you push him? Or I don't know the rules on like pushing on like.
Yeah, it's called reposition. If you could reposition him into the room, that'd be fucking dope. You do have to get up this very steep incline because
Yeah,
again,
I realize that it's
yeah.
I don't even think. Okay.
So I would make it a climb action, but the DC would be pretty low because you're kind of just running up a skateboard ramp in a way.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll do that.
All right.
Yeah, I'll try and climb up. So.
All right, that'd be a DC 15 climb. So you could go 5 on a success or 10 on a critical success. All right, so you would start to make your way up.
I get out. Okay, cool. And then I wanna get here, I guess.
Okay, you're gonna stride to there. Okay.
Yeah.
As you do, the creature watches you, but does not use its reaction.
Oh, okay. And I went.
But you do feel that you are now in the unzip you aura.
Right.
Oh shoot! You know what I didn't realize? Even though he's inside and down the hill, the creature can still see him, and he can still see the creature. So he has to make a fortitude save as well. And that also means that Kosawana is going to have to, if he doesn't get his shit together. Alright.
Alright, I am going to attempt to... I'm trying to figure out what the bigger save is between hydraulic push and just pushing him normally. But I will just...
Oh my god. Okay.
I will
0
point it.
Okay. So you're doing hydraulic push on him? Is that what this is?
Oh,
Yeah.
hell yeah.
Ooh, that is a nat 20. Alright. So what else is happening with that?
Oh, it was supposed to spell.
Pushes
So,
him 10 feet and does about
10
Alright,
feet.
also give me that d20. You don't want to get a 5 or less. Or maybe you do. I don't know. Oh. Alright, give me a d100. Extra spicy.
I think
Extra
we've gotten
spicy.
this one.
55. Please don't be invisibility. I'm actually going to delete the invisibility aura off this chart. It's so hard. It's so horrible. It is a secret. I can't tell you what it does.
Okay, that's cool.
All right. Okay. And then let's see. On a critical success, the target takes 66 bludgeoning damage and is knocked back 10 feet. So give me the thing. Man, that was actually fucking high.
How many?
Wait, would you have the action economy to
How
do
many
this?
actions did you take? Because that's
Yeah,
like 5?
because you had to climb up, you had to move around.
It's a two.
Yeah.
Spell. Okay. It's the regular. Is the
Alright.
regular reposition a 1?
Yeah, regular reposition is a 1.
Okay. Is that in the basic action macro?
Yep.
Okay, I already found it.
Okay. Oh my gosh, that would have been so fucking clutch.
I will use my spent hero
Well,
point.
you already used a hero. Yeah, you already used a hero point, so you can use it again for this. Oof. All right. That action economy. Okay, so you climbed up, you moved a position, you went to shove it in, and it just didn't happen. Creature's fortitude is too great. You lay hands on it, and you feel mouths and suckers biting at you, trying to consume your flesh. All right, and that would be your 3 actions.
Mm-hmm.
Now get
All right.
unzipped.
And now, yeah, unzipping time. Damn, that would have been so fucking clutch.
Good try.
Right. Give me a basic fortitude save. Ooh. All right. You're gonna take double. 66.
Well, this looks bad.
All right, so 36. It's fine. It's fine. All right, Kosawana is going to weep openly. He is. I mean, I don't have it on a sheet, but the dude's fatigued. He's starving to death. He's gonna fall prone, and he's just going to, yeah, he's just gonna feel sorry for himself. Just feel fucking miserable. And then as his turn ends, he has to make a save against the fortitude. Which he fails, and so he is going to take 66 slashing damage. 26. All right. Play passes to Vulture.
I take one action to step, running reload, so I can get a better view on this stupid creature.
Okay.
He's also just gonna not really use an action economy, but he's just gonna kind of yell out, "Zubu, your man out there is getting something." Then I'm gonna use 2 for...
Oh, I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing. The camera shows her hand slowly reaching for her B team badge.
Hey, it's the reason she came here. If you want to do something, she can do something. And then we use my last 2 for Hunter's Aim to take a shot at the creature.
24 is gonna miss as the bullet seems to fly true, and then the creature's head, its tail head, turns, and you watch as time slows down and the bullet reverses, traveling back into your fucking gun. You fire again, and it misses.
That's it.
All right. Katrin, to you.
All
And
right.
I think. Ooh, Vulture. Unfortunately, you are in the aura in that position. So I need you to make a fortitude save.
Yeah. Not much I can do unless I want to actually hit it.
Ooh, critical success. You take no damage. All right. Katrin, to you.
I've been the roll before. Whoa.
20. And. Hey, guys, I can't get in there.
Womp womp.
25. I can just barely see it.
Remember, as a ghost, you're allowed to like move through others. You just can't end in their spaces.
Yeah, I would have to end in their spaces.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Wait,
there
your
is no
space.
room for me where I could not end in their space.
Well, okay, yeah, fair.
Is
All right.
Asubu already in the initiative? Oh, she is.
Yeah, she's thrown herself in.
I will
you
stand
can
back
all the
here.
way past the creature to the other side.
You'd have to, I'd have to use
Come
2
on.
more strides, I think, but you could, yeah, get to the other side of it.
Look out for the unzipping.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. I think it is better for me to stay here. I will shoot at it.
Okay.
And
Now, do you guys want me to say, like, you feel your body being unzipped so that you know that you're in or not in its aura? Because the way it's being handled in Foundry, it's drawing, like, line of sight to fill out the spaces. So when I mouse over the creature, it shows me which spaces. But I could give you guys, like, a heads up, like, hey, might not want to stand there. Or do you just want to be pleasantly or unpleasantly surprised at the end of your turn?
I mean, at this point, we've experienced it quite enough to get a gauge of like how far
Okay.
we have to be, right?
Katrin, the top left of your mini is in the aura.
Unfortunately, if we're attacking
I
this thing
mean-
right now, we're in the aura, kind of.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
got you. Okay, I just wanted to make sure you had the information if you wanted it.
alright.
All right, you take a shot at it, and it's, kind of goes wide of the mark, nearly hitting Stack the Deck, who's next to the creature.
And I will raise my shield.
All right, fair enough.
And that is my turn.
All right, the creature lets out an alien scream that reverberates down its entire body as mouths open up, and it vents its frustration. It wants Droxolos, but it can't get to Droxolos. So let's see. It's realized now that none of you are a threat to it, so it is going to hang out for a bit. And what is the range on this? That'll work. That'll work.
Hate that isn't an overconfident statement.
Yeah, no, it's a mechanical. Yeah, it's just looking in. It's just like, yeah. All right, it's gonna target Droxolos, and it's gonna start casting a spell. Stack, as it casts the spell, your wild magic surge is gonna steal it. And you get it as a spell scroll. Agonizing despair.
Okay.
Wait. Didn't the wild surge not go off because he didn't catch the spell? I'm sorry.
Oh, that's the thing. Like, wait.
The
So-
hydraulic push
Oh
didn't go off.
shit! You're right. I'm thinking of a different timeline. Thank you, Ketron. All right. Man.
Time dungeon.
Yeah. So never mind. As it goes to cast a spell, it casts a spell, and I'll roll to see if there's a wild surge. Here we go. Maybe.
And
Maybe
also-
I'll roll.
I can have my damage.
Oh gosh. Okay. I'm sorry. Here's your damage.
And
It's
wild
about-
surge.
There's about to be a lot.
Oh, okay. Let's get through it one at a time, like a complicated turn of Magic the Gathering. Let's get through it one at a time. All right. The first thing to deal with is the being unzipped. So, Katrin, here is your unzip saving throw. It's Fortitude.
Oh, I made it off of
Oh, okay.
Stack's one. So I got
Oh,
a
so you
success.
succeeded. Fantastic.
Yeah.
All right. So here's half of 66. Which ain't bad at all. 9 damage. And then on its turn, it caused a wild surge. We roll a d100 to see what the wild surge is. All right, 17. Let's see. That's in the friends and family category. Oh wait, I'm in the wrong table. Hold on. Let's see. Luminous pests. Numerous tiny flying creatures formed of bright, colorful light, such as bats or hummingbirds, emerge from you, flying in a 30-foot cone. You and all creatures in the cone must succeed at a will save or be dazzled for 1 minute, or blinded for 1 round, and then dazzled for 1 minute on a critical failure. God damn. Alright, he was aiming it into the sphere, so it would just affect the 2 guys inside and it. Now, if this was a more rule of cool game, the DM would probably say that the light effect is amplified by this giant quartz sphere, which turns into a disco ball and affects everybody. But we're not gonna do that. But in another timeline, that's rad shit that would have happened. All right, this is a DC 27 will save. All right, here we go. Will save. And Droxolos got to make a will save. And Kosawana, who's already having a bad day, also has to make a will save. Really, failing this on purpose would be metagame move, because then you'd be blinded. Droxolos too proud to fail a roll on purpose, though. Kosawana too unlucky to fail, critically fail, so he just fails by 9. Alright, so that means that, let's see, you and all creatures will succeed, or be dazzled for 1 minute, or blinded for 1 round, and then dazzled. Okay, so it's just Kosawana who is dazzled. Alright. And then, the creature is able to cast Agonizing Despair. Alright, Droxolos has to make a saving throw against it. Oh, and he fails. So your target's mind tumbles down a deep well of dread, dwelling so intently on deep-seated fears that it's painful. The target takes 46 mental damage with a will saving throw. Really, it's just trying to get some damage out on this guy. but the other parts is good too. And the target takes full damage and becomes frightened too. Alright. Let's see. Here's the damage. Yeah, it's pretty respectable. Alright. Alright. As Droxolos takes that damage and is frightened, his mental control over the remaining three of you temporarily falters. You may attempt a will save DC 26 to see if you can break free. Alright, he cries out to you that, I'm not afraid to tell you the truth. I am a bit frightened right now. I'm in danger, imperiled. Please, save me. And then out of frustration at him still being alive, the Claws of Time is going to turn to Stack, and it's just going to plunge its front head into your stomach sack.
Oh.
Alright, here we go. Some people are into that.
Ooh.
What about Stack?
For 32 points of damage.
I'm out.
And then it lets out a multitude of screams as the many mouths open along its body. Alright, Velenor, it's you.
Man, I really wish Zenny wasn't in, or not Zenny, Subu wasn't in initiative right now.
Why?
I could heal Stack the deck.
Oh.
Super resistant cleric.
I can
Yeah,
heal Stack.
Yeah.
You can heal him? Okay. And then I'm going to devise stratagem. Life. Come on, 18. I got a 7.
You might not be
I-
able to heal him, though, because undead.
Oh, right.
She does
Wait,
positive
what?
healing.
Oh.
Yeah.
Subu.
Oh, chemicals. Oh, she uses like magical ones.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to, with my remaining 2 actions, guess I'm just gonna step up. Can I be there? Please let me be there. I'm in a ruler mode. I'm just gonna take a 5-foot step and get it out of my line of sight, so I no longer feel like I'm gonna be unzipped. Right? It's not a aura. It's a line of sight thing.
Yes, when you go around that corner, you realize you're okay.
All right, and then I'm gonna pull out the +1 pistol that I have in my inventory,
Okay.
and that's my turn. Not going well.
I mean, I think it could be going worse. Maybe? Alright. Play passes to Zenny.
Okay, I'll do a doctor's visitation on Stack. Yeah, I do. Shuffle over here. Do a battle medicine as part of that action. So, Stack, you can heal to 18 and take that immunity.
Okay, cool.
And then I'll shove. Check my hands.
I'm upside down.
I'll go to Chalice, and then I'll shove.
Alright. And then is that you?
After I shove, yeah.
Okay, yeah. Give me that shove.
Aha!
Oh, shit. Alright, so that means they are repositioned
Pushed
5
feet away from me.
Alright. So you push them through the doorway?
Yep.
Okay. Alright. As it does, I'm going to have it use its reaction to grab a ledge and try to kind of grab a hold of the doorway so it doesn't slip too far in. However, as soon as it's inside the sphere, it becomes sickened 1.
Hmm.
Alright. And it's got a crazy reflex. But
Yeah,
I'm you know,
That's
it's
easily
dice.
good,
It might tell the story. All right, so it grabs the ledge, so it's in the doorway, but it's not sliding down to the bottom of the thing. All right. Anything else from
The
Zenny?
action, so I guess since it grabbed, it can still see me, or is it like over the ledge?
Oh yeah, I mean its vision is still hitting you and Stack, but you prevented it from hitting everyone else, which is good. All right, so here is your fortitude save.
So,
Well done, well done.
oh wait,
Alright.
with shove you can move after them, can't you? You can stride after it, but you must move the same distance and same direction. So I can like block its way out.
Yeah, that
I
works.
guess I'd be here.
Or
Yeah, that would block its way out with your body. Made
You're
of
about
flesh
to
and bone.
say, could
or-
I stride away from it? No, I can't. I can't choose to not. It is part of it. I have to go in the same distance, the same direction.
Anything else?
No.
All right. Let's see. Play passes to Asuvu, who has abandoned the B team. She's going to muster her courage. She's going to stride up, and let me see. All right, she sees the creature through the door, and then she is going to. Man, I think more so than the creature, she sees Kosawana being hurt. So she also sees Droxolos. Should I have been rolling to see if she breaks free? Probably. All right, so here we go. One. Hold on. One. And then there were 2 opportunities so far. Oh shit. Okay. So she moves into position, and then she is going to actually target Droxolos with a level 2 or with a rank 3 2-action heal spell.
Do it.
Alright. Maybe?
As long as he's in our line of sight, if he's like at the bottom of the sphere, what's he like up there?
Why won't she cast the heal spell? It's killing me over here. Alright, hold on. Let's see why her stuff's broken. It seems like her sheet's broke. I guess I'll just cast it manually. There we go. Alright. Oh no, it went through. Jeez. Okay. So this is heal versus undead to Pac-Man. Roll damage. And he's got to make a fort save. And she's got to roll against a wild magic surge.
Oh boy.
Alright, and she causes a wild magic surge. Okay, 22. Alright. Spell erosion. The magical weave weakens temporarily, causing all spells in a 30-foot emanation to have a -2 status penalty to their DC and attack rolls for the next 10 minutes. Yikes. Alright. So there we go.
Sucks.
Yeah, it do. Alright, he's gonna try his fortitude save.
Is it just for spells or magical effects? Like would it affect the gaze aura?
Let me see. It says spell erosion, causing all spells.
Aw,
So just spells,
okay.
yeah. Alright, with a 26, he makes his save, so he only takes half of that radiant damage. But he does take the full 6 damage. And he says, "What is this inevitable betrayal? Minions! If she does it again, kill her." And those of you still controlled by him understand if she does it again, you should kill her. Droxolos, he understands sometimes people get a little rowdy on the battlefield. Alright, Droxolos is up and he says, you fools! It's inside the chamber with me! That's the worst place for you to send it! It's hard, Kosawana. Let me tell you. Are you still in there? Is your egg cooked too hard from the truth? It's very hard being a boss, let me tell you. Let's see, what can we do here? Oh. Well, I'm in pain and you might have a solution, but getting away from the creature is my main concern. So he's going to, one Pac-Man, fly over to Kosawana. Then he is going to attack Kosawana with his Vile Touch. Alright, critically hitting Kosawana. Oh my god. And nearly killing him. As he does, he will drink of his essence to gain some temp HP. Hold on. There we go. And then he will fly to the very back of the room, which he hopes is just outside of the unzipping aura, and it is. Zenny, you witness this undead horror, as does Asuvu, as he reaches into Kosawana's head and seems to pull out Kosawana's thoughts, his fears, his sorrow, his memory, and he just gobbles it up. Alright. On Kosawana's turn, he lets out a rattling breath, and he says, how could everything have gone so wrong? And to try and keep himself alive, he will cast a 3rd rank heal into himself, which will possibly provoke an attack. Or not an attack, a goddamn. Okay.
Surge.
87. Okay. Alright, the unstable magics of the mana waste. As he goes to cast this, he creates bad vibes. This is an emotion, mental, enchantment, and misfortune effect. Everyone in a 60-foot burst, you are targeted by shaken confidence, with no trigger required, but saves should be made. Alright.
But the spear captures it, right?
So this is a DC, I believe, 22?
It's basically me, Ozubu, the claws, and Droxolos, right?
Yeah, because the emanation, right? It would squirt out the door, but probably
Yeah.
wouldn't hit everyone else. Yeah. Alright, so what does that effect do? Failure, you're briefly shaken, and the next thing you do has disadvantage. Oh, this has come up before. I forget that you guys have, like, burned through this whole chart already.
Not the whole chart, maybe half.
This is a DC 22 will save from everybody. Except the Claws of Time, who is immune to mental effects.
Good for him.
Yeah. Alright. And Asuvu. And Kosawana. Alright. Okay, so just Asuvu's gonna have disadvantage on the next thing they try to do. Alright, so this man's manages to drop a 2 pip heal on himself. Giving himself 39 health. And then he is going to stagger to his feet with his 3rd Pac-Man. And then he ends his turn in the aura, and he's got to make a fort save.
That's really bad.
Yeah, which he critically fails. Alright, so then
Just
he's gonna
dead.
take double 66. Well, he just healed himself for 39,
Yeah. Oh, okay.
and then he took 44, so he has 3 hit points.
Okay.
Cool, great.
Calculated.
Oh, okay.
Alright. Top of the round, Vulture.
I'm gonna delay my turn till after Ketrin.
Can someone
Okay.
do the soundboard for Kasawana's HP, please?
Oh. somebody racing to it, or... Alright, I got it. I don't want to hit
Oh,
the
wow, I
turtle
can
sex
take
button
it.
on accident. Okay.
It's on its last leg.
Thank you. The immersion's there. Vulture, to you.
I'm delaying until after Ketrin.
Ooh, okay. Ketrin, to you.
I am going to doctor's visitation on myself while I move.
Okay, hype.
Um,
Stuffing band-aids into gashes on your body as you rush forward.
yep. Let's see.
I kind of imagine that the back of your shield, that's where the healer's kit is, and so you're just kind of like sorting through like a medicine cabinet that you have strapped to the back of your shield. I don't know. That's my headcanon for it.
God. Okay, I'm gonna try this again.
All right.
Last hero point. Whatever. It's fine. Alright, much better.
Nice.
Here's my 2d8 plus. Is it 15? 20? Oh,
15.
If it's the
15.
basic, the basic one
the
is 15.
expert. Oh,
Oh, it's the expert. I think
Yeah.
expert's higher than.
No, the basic one doesn't have a bonus.
Oh, okay. All right, then yeah, it's plus 15.
Okay, yeah,
All right, so
15.
25.
Okay. 25. All right. Let me add that. Then let's see. I can kind of see the creature to attack it, and I can help everybody next to me, or I could move over again and heal stack. That's probably what I should do.
Okay.
I'm gonna move over here. There.
All right.
And I will battle medicine on stack. I literally only have to roll a 6 or higher.
You really,
Use the hero
really
point.
need to get
I know.
assurance for medicine.
Use a fan spell if we have them.
Yeah, we have some.
Okay, I'll use a fan spell.
Yeah, assurance is like the Pathfinder version of reliable talent. You're just like, nah, I'm not even rolling. I just get a 10, and then you do
Yeah,
It's
but
basically only useful for medicine, but it's basically essential for medicine.
But the thing is, once I get it, like it's good for higher. It's not as good for higher DCs.
That's true. But if you need guaranteed healing, you know what I'm saying? Another good one, I think it's
Yeah.
for. Oh, yeah, is.
There you go.
There
so
you go.
Now it's
Holy shit! All right.
4 plus 15
All right.
plus.
Or
Plus
just keep rolling
15.
nat 20s. I've also heard that's a pretty pro move.
Is that
Yeah.
what we're doing wrong?
I will say that games where people roll a lot of 20s, they seem to goes a lot better. All right, so 28 points of healing to stack. All right, so stack, you would be back up. I don't know why I didn't keep any of your give you wounded for any of that. Oh, weird. Because you did drop from a crit, right?
Yeah, drop from a crit. I went to dying 2, and
So you get up with at least 1 wounded. So here's a wounded for you. All right.
okay. Oops, I'm dead again.
Oh. All right. Well, now you're wounded.
I think I tried to apply to myself as you applied it to me, and I fucked it up.
Super killed yourself. Okay. Anything else from Ketrin? Otherwise, it is Stack's turn.
That is it.
All right, Stack, to you.
All right. Now, with my action economy liberated from moving,
Mm-hmm.
I can do.
Now you can do your critical hydroblast. Just do the same
Yeah.
thing you did before.
But now I could add Sure Strike on the front of it.
Ah.
Give it
For
advantage.
2 wild surges.
Yeah, for 2 wild surges. So
Ooh,
here's
Katrin, bad news. You are visible to the creature. You can see out the door and see the party because you're so big.
I
Alright.
can't see it
I know, but it
at all.
that's fair. Actually, it's both ways. Since you can't see it, I would say that doesn't affect you. All right. Even though you're so big. All right, keep going. Stack.
I have to move my button back to my. I like re-dropped it. Doo-doo-doo.
Well, picking it up's one of your Pac-Mans,
Oh,
so keep track of your
okay.
action economy.
Mm-hmm. I should
Years
use my
of 5e
use.
have made you guys feel like the Flash. So
Let's see if I have to move.
then you'll be down to 1 Pac-Man. Yep. Well, actually, you stood up, so that's 2 Pac-Mans.
Yeah,
So you'd have to stay on the ground if you'd have to stay prone if you wanted to have that one back.
Prone's -2, right?
Yep.
All right. Go back to being prone. I think I auto proned me, auto unproned me when I got up. Active effects.
You've been attacking this thing for quite a bit. Is it right to assume that this thing has an AC at least over 25?
Yes.
-1 Sure Strike.
Easily.
It's over 28.
Yeah,
Sure Strike.
it's pretty in the high 20s. So just
Sure
remember that.
strike what?
It negates
okay.
the penalty from being prone.
Oh, there you go.
So it makes you ignore circumstance penalties to the attack roll.
So really, you shouldn't pick up your weapon and you shouldn't get up from prone. You should just do short strike and then cast the spell, right? Is that?
Yeah.
Oh, wow,
That's
okay.
the. Doo-doo-doo.
I mean, if you're trying to get off a 2-action spell and sure strike, you can't pick up your weapon and you can't
Right. Yeah. So that's what.
stand up from prone. Okay.
All right. So this gets rolled at advantage. Keep higher.
Alright.
If
Oh.
that's missing because of prone, then it hits.
Yeah, it's missing because of prone, so it does hit. So the creature takes 3d6 bludgeoning damage and is knocked back 5 feet. Which, as you knock it back 5 feet, it would slide down a bit. And it is all kinds of fucked up here with its being in the middle of this orb. The creature just begins to scream and thrash wildly. Its body sort of turning inside out and then rebirthing itself as it tries desperately to find a flat surface, but it is on the curvature of the interior of a crystalline sphere, the worst possible place it could be.
And here's the damage. There's a 3d6. And then here
2
your-
flat checks versus surges.
Yeah.
And so it has this effect, vulnerable to curved space.
And then here are your 2 wild surges. We're good.
Okay.
It's 4 or less.
Oh, also the damage from the can you give me the damage roll from the thing?
It's 5.
Oh, it's 5.
3d6, yeah.
So the damage, it takes it. It doesn't have any resistance to physical damage right now because it is inside a curved space.
Oh,
This is
no, you shut the door and then let them
Really
hash
stupid,
it
by the
out.
way, but I'm gonna do it. Okay. Play when you or Nana is casting a spell. I can heighten it.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
so it does a
So
little more
you can get
damage.
an extra
Okay,
2d6 damage.
all right.
Yeah, actually,
Roll
there's an
2d6
extra-
more damage. Very clutch. Very clutch. All right.
Give
take
your
six-
blast a push as it goes back.
All right. The creature is rolling around, just scrabbling at the walls, screaming in pain and almost like panic. All right. Stack, you can see the creature. The creature can see you. Anything cool to say as you roll this fortitude save?
Man, I really need to have like a cool thing of card-based one-liners.
Also,
it's
did you heal yourself from that 28 from earlier?
Yeah, I think that's why they have hit points.
Yeah.
Didn't
No.
Zenny
No,
heal
Zenny.
Zinni healed me, and
Oh,
then
yeah,
I think
that
I
gives
got re-zeroed out. Okay, so I should
You'd
be
have an extra
at
20. You have an extra 28 then. Okay.
Yeah, right. Okay, so bad. Cool.
Good catch, Lex. Good catch. All right. So give me that
Yeah.
fortitude save since you have no cool one-liners. Come on, let's go.
Yeah.
Move it along.
Oh.
Ooh. All right. That still fails. But here's your slashing damage. 22 points of slashing damage.
All right.
All right. Play passes to Vulture.
All right. Sure.
All right, Vulture. You don't see the creature, but you hear it screaming on the other side of the doorway.
Oh, god damn it.
Remember, if you hold down Q, you can lean, and then leaning is mechanically a one Pac-Man action that I showed you.
Yeah.
So if leaning your mini would allow you to see the creature, then you could take a shot. Otherwise, you gotta keep moving to find another spot to stand.
It would.
Okay.
I also did. I copied a text from.
Oh,
one
nice.
of these last time. But you did say it could, depending on what it was, it could be a 1 or 2 action thing. So that's
Yeah.
damage.
No, it's just one, because you're gonna lean into this magical doorway. You're gonna see the creature, take the shot. I'm assuming.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Unfortunately, it's gonna do both those. So I think it's Hunter's name, so it's just gonna be a regular shot. That's the thing.
Oof. All right.
Please use Fanspo.
Yeah, I mean, this is a good opportunity.
I'm gonna use it my last.
So
skill.
you did come pretty close with a 27, and somebody did answer the Faxpiration question.
I did.
Yeah.
But that's just a regular hit. I'm trying to actually do some real damage on this.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god.
Oh.
With the
All right,
D3, maybe
so
get that to a
Let me
crit
tell
level.
you, if you roll a 3 on the C3, it's a critical hit. Do you want to use it?
So its AC is a 29. God damn it. Yeah,
Yep,
I'm gonna use it.
that is correct. That is correct. His AC is a 29. That's
All
because
right.
it's sickened.
Damn it.
Jesus
Ooh.
Christ.
Man, if
will
only there was a
succeed
way to
at a
get-
cost.
Okay. Let's see, the worst possible thing that could happen here. You hit yourself instead of the target. That would be so horrible, but it would be the worst thing that could happen. Tell you
It's not
what,
really succeeding now.
I'm gonna modify. This is the worst one, and I do want you to succeed. So whatever damage you deal with this crit, you deal to yourself, and this will basically be the creature lashing out with its ripping gaze in response to you pushing to get this critical hit. I mean, that is the worst effect on the card. It's definitely taking a gun crit.
So I take the
So-
damage and it takes the damage, right?
Yeah, you'll both take the damage because you are succeeding here. So hitting yourself would be not succeeding, but taking the same damage, that'd be pretty fucking terrible.
Alright, screw it. We roll.
All right, let's see that crit damage.
Hope I roll well. Yeah.
Oh. All right, so 39 points of damage. It has no resistance to the physical damage, so it takes the full effect and is now very injured. The creature lets out a multitude of screams, and you see many of its eyes burst from its flesh, flying towards you like little blood sack scarabs. They plunge into you like the scatter shots of a shotgun, and you also take 39 points of damage.
Alright, sounds good to me. Oh,
Strong.
I know it's probably gonna save, but I need it to make a fortitude save.
Oh, right, fair enough. I mean, things are going nuts here, so maybe. Let's see. Fortitude save. It passes. Okay.
That's all 3 of my actions.
And because you leaned, now you can't see it, so you don't have to get unzipped. Alright. The creature is up. It is in so much pain right now. It looks around the room and it sees Droxolos over there. Okay. It is going to rush at him. And then as it hits the edge here, it's going to have to do a athletics, which it passes. It's just sort of head up towards him.
No, master, watch out.
It says, I'm trying to watch out, you robotic ghost fool!
I hit it.
A lot of good you've been! I'm here lifting all the heavy weight! I am doing all the work! And what are you boobs doing? Nothing! I'm about to be destroyed! Don't you feel an ounce of sympathy? I gave you back your lives!
I hit it, master.
and-
Praise me.
Well, alright, that was a great shot! You did it. Oh!
He literally didn't give us back our lives. That's the opposite of what he did.
The creature grabs him and begins to just fucking eat him. Just eat a fucking ghost. If you've ever seen a slug eat something, it's like that. Its mouth wraps around him, and then it undulates and wraps around him some more, and it undulates and wraps around him some more, and it just sort of wood chipper feeds Droxolos' essence inside of it.
Oh, like
It's like Cell.
I'm glad I can't see it.
As he is destroyed, you all feel your free will return. Then it sort of like clinging to the side of the crystal. You see it just expelling sort of an oily, almost like galaxy star colored oil from like its pores as the thickness of this room continues to affect it, and it just screams at all of you. Kosawana stands on shaky legs and he looks at the creature and he says, your work is done. Leave here now. And the creature screams at him again. Velenora, to you.
Maybe you shouldn't have come here to fuck with time, Casawana.
Then we just close the door and we leave.
3.
Oh my God. Do you have all this Libri? I mean,
Let's see, I'm here with 4 of my movement.
Okay.
Can I move diagonally down into that space, or is the
if
door
it
more...
will let you, I think you have to be in vulture space.
Yeah, it won't let me. Okay,
Yeah.
so that's 1... well, maybe if I go up here, I could see. I'm going to be losing
Yeah.
action movement. What do I see? What do I see? I see it. Would you say it has,
Yeah.
like, an insane amount of cover from me, and it's really
No.
far away? No?
It is far away, but it doesn't have any cover.
How
It's
does,
like directly
ra-
across from you.
How does a range penalty work? Is it 5 feet, or -1 for
If
every 5 feet
it's
pass?
-2.
-2.
-2
For
for
every
every
So
increment.
if you have a range
Yeah.
increment of say 20, you try and throw it
Yeah.
past 20, it's -2 to your thing. And for each
Right.
increment that goes up to 6, it's another -2.
Okay, so I'd have to do this at a -6.
If,
Um,
no,
Well, no,
if
no.
it's 40 feet away, it's only -2.
It's
It's
45.
each 20 feet.
Oh, it's
Oh,
45.
yeah, so
40
So then it's going to be -4
Yeah,
for
each-
you.
Yeah.
I can't hit this thing on -4. I'd just be crit fishing.
I mean, it's been working so far.
Crit fish it is.
I hit it once, like this for the past 2 sessions.
Yeah, seriously, I've attacked this thing 6 times, and 5 of those were critical misses. Alright, I'm gonna throw something at it, just, you know. Let's see. I'm gonna grab an Alchemist Fire. And I think it's already targeted. It is. Give me a crit. No dice. But it's gonna
It'll do
take
splash damage.
4 fire splash damage. How's
Okay.
that? How's it feel about that fire splash damage?
We'll see. I'm gonna hit the damage button for you just so I can get that splash effect. All right. It takes the full damage because it doesn't have any of its damage resistances.
Okay. Well, I'm not going to follow up at map because it will critically fail, and then it won't splash. So with my last action, I'm going to just step away. Wait, do I feel like I'm in the gaze right now? Is it super far? Is it far enough away
It's
from
very
me?
far away. Yeah, you're not in the gaze.
I will. Sorry. I'm gonna pull out a healing potion with my last action.
Okay. Then play passes to Zenny.
Okay. Kosawana's still alive for now. Is there any way to get to this floating sphere, or is it floating the platform, or is it like kind of awkward?
It's like 10 feet from the bottom of the sphere. So I mean, you could try to jump 20 feet from the doorway and like kind of land on it on your way down. That'd be kind of dope. But yeah.
I mean, I could just like run like so, and then I'd qualify for the leap. You have to spend action to stride at least 10 feet. It doesn't say it speed in straight line.
Yeah. You just rev up like a little
I'll go back
little car.
and then I'll go forward and I'll leap. So it's DC 20 then.
Okay.
Jump. Just doable. That's not a success in this case though. So
Long jump is kind of nuts. You leap up to a distance equal to your check result, rounded down to the nearest 5 feet. You can't jump further than your land speed. Man.
yeah,
Oh, but you could grab the ledge because you're gonna pass by it.
Yeah, but I'll still be out of range of healing Kosawana's. So, gang, does anyone want Kosawana's alive?
Usubu says yes.
Isubu.
Asubu does. Vashon does.
I'm asking the player character.
I'd like to see him turn into a
does,
mummy.
Stu does because he doesn't want to see Miss Bellanora fail again.
Damn.
Okay. Well, I can heal him if I spend a fan spell, and that gets me up onto this ledge.
Well, would it get you up on the ledge? You have to re-roll the check, right?
Correct. If it would get me a 20, then I'd get me
All
on
right.
it would get me
All
on
right.
the platform.
You got to get an 8 or higher on this. I'm sure it'll work. There you go.
Well, I deduct the fan spell. We're now at 2 fan spells. That's fine now. Okay, Kosawana's best chalice, or 3 for each level. That's 18. Okay, then the battle mass sounds better.
All right. So you have the chalice somehow, like.
Nah, I'm not using that.
Oh, okay.
Battle medicine 20. You better get a good save on the next thing, Kosawana.
All right. Kosawana receives battle medicine from you. He wants some
Zenny
healing.
is deeply confused why she's being a hero for these clowns.
That's how heroism do you. It just sort of pops in there out of nowhere.
I end my turn in the aura.
Oh, I'm gonna click apply healing because I didn't see a. Oh, it's 20. Okay, got it.
Oh yeah, it's 20 and 20.
All right. Okay, so Kosawana is healed for 20. I barely saw this hit point bar move. All right. Zenny, you're in the aura. Go ahead and give me that fortitude save.
Okay.
As the
Ow.
freshly grown eyes on the creature's body stare at you, you feel them eating your flesh, tearing it apart strip by strip.
Why is it in this campaign the amount of times I've gone down to exactly lethal?
Oh
I had
shit!
22
You did
health.
all that pulp action hero jumping 28 feet into this chamber, landing on the hovering platform of magical force, and then healing this dude only to become unzipped by the eldritch horror that is in there. Oh my god. Alright. Asuvu is up. She is going to let's see. She can see Kosawana from where she's at. But your ally just went down. But Kosawana. Alright, so she is going to...
She probably can't heal me anyway with this vampire.
Yeah, true. She's going to go ahead and cast a 2 Pac-Man heal. on Kosawana. 34. Well, maybe. Let's see how it goes.
What did
Okay,
I do that
okay.
for then?
Because you're cool. You can't turn down an opportunity to do something cool. Okay, and then she has one Pac-Man left. She is going to. What's she gonna do? You know what? She'll try a recall now. She hasn't tried one yet. Let's see. Okay. She has nothing to add of use. Unfortunately. All right, Kosawana's turn. Bolstered by what has happened here. He sees that you are wearing a healer's kit. Zenny?
Yeah.
Okay, then he will attempt a medicine because he has access to your healer's kit and his hands are free.
You need me to do the dice rolls. The automation, then I can.
You can. His medicine's a plus 14. I mean, I could roll the check though. There you go.
Oh, sure, go ahead.
A 30.
What DC was he going for?
The 25. That's what he was going for.
Well, there's 20 and there's 30.
Oh,
So I
sorry. He was
assume
going for the
20.
he was going for the 20. Yeah.
And he gets 20. I guess it's only 23 then, because he doesn't have the medic archetype, I suppose.
Oh.
It's 23.
Okay. Wait, he doesn't have the what medic?
The medic archetype gives an extra 5, which is why it's plus 15 instead of plus 10.
Oh, yeah. Okay. No, he had no intention of becoming an adventurer.
Yeah.
He was, yeah. All right, so that's one. I'd say to grab your healing kit because it's not on him, and then 2 to apply it, and then for the third action, what do you do with the third action? Third action.
Did he heal me with it?
Is that what he was doing?
Oh, I guess he doesn't
No,
have flesh.
Bro, he that healing was for you, Zenny.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was for
Yeah, no, that was for you. In this setting, I just give everyone Stitch Flesh because of the closeness to Geb, because there's so many undead in the campaign setting that. Yeah.
Okay, I think the way I set it up, it made it heal him, so you can deduct it.
Oh, okay.
So I misunderstood.
All right. I didn't apply any healing to him. I think he just has that much from.
Maybe you
all
just got that from.
Got that from a suit.
Yeah. Yep. All right. So he says to you. He says, "You didn't have to save me. I don't know who you are, but thank you."
Let's look at him hungrily.
Oh, okay. He is going to cast. You know what? He's just going to cast shield and hope for the best. And let's see if it triggers a. Oh, wouldn't he be done with Dazzled by now? It was for a round, I think. All right.
That's if. Was that on a success? You're just dazzled, and then failure was dazzled.
Yeah.
Because he failed.
No, success was nothing. Failure was Dazzled.
Ah.
Critical failure was ongoing blind. All right, so he successfully cast shield on himself. All right, cool. Then that would be that. Starting the round, Ketrin.
Okay. I can walk through people, so I think maybe I can get in there. You may have to move me in there.
Sure.
Oh no, I could make it. Okay.
Oh, okay.
All right. So I think that's 25. Yay! I can hit it.
Oh shit. Okay. The creature looks like it's in a bad way. Like, the longer it's in this chamber, like, the more it's sort of coming undone. It's having trouble, like, maintaining a proper form.
I guess I'll try.
All
Oh wait,
right.
I targeted.
Oh,
the
you
wrong
targeted
thing.
stack. Okay.
Yeah.
So a 24 is not gonna hit. All right. But you are up in the creature's face, and
Yes, and I am blocking
It's
it.
gonna blame you for all of its problems.
Okay.
Stack the deck to you, but before that,
Mhm.
here's an unzipping aura for Ketrin.
Oh yeah.
All right,
If you want to use a fan spell,
it's 21.
All right,
So
I will.
42. Oh, okay. You're gonna reroll. All right.
Yeah. God damn.
All
You
right,
son
that
of a
means it prevented 21 damage. So instead of taking 42 slashing, you take 21 slashing.
Yeah.
All right, Stack. What do you got?
Great.
Prone, nothing in your hands. What are you gonna do? Keep that in mind with your action economy.
Yeah, no, I'm just gonna stand up and pick up my gun. And then that's 2. Doop. And what am I gonna do with the one action these days? I guess I'll try it over here and then end the turn.
All right. Do you end right there? Oh
Well,
man.
can he wait? Can it?
No,
I can't see it.
you're
Fire.
outside. You're outside.
Yeah.
All right, Vulture to you.
Okay, that was actually going to be my first question. Do I feel myself slowly unzipping? That answers that.
You are 40 feet away, so no.
Okay.
You were outside of its reach.
I guess also second question. Does anyone they went down, would their turn have moved before creature?
I went down on my turn, so
They went down their own
It was
turn.
on your own turn.
Yep.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'm just gonna do a quick one action to reload, and I'm going to use 2 actions for Hunter's Aim. A shot at the creature. Damn.
Hey, that's gonna be a hit.
Just a regular hit. It's crazy.
Mm-hmm. All right, 12 damage. All right, it takes all of it, and it is bloodied.
That is it.
Nice. All right. Disoriented, bloodied. Its work done. The creature is going to begin casting a spell. Let's see what happens. All right. You guys feel time simultaneously slow down and speed up, and the creature disappears. Like almost like it's like teleported, like Star Wars, or not Star Wars, Star Trek style, where it's just kind of like kind of fades away. As it does, a hard bit of like metal that looks alien in its make and its shape falls to the ground and slides to the bottom of the sphere. All right. Vulture, anything else in your turn?
No, that's all 3 of my Pac-Mans.
Oh
Did
yeah, that was sorry, that was the creature's turn. So the creature ended its turn. So Bella, to you.
Wow. Okay. I'm going to stride into the room, I guess. Can I see the
Okay.
thing that it dropped from where I'm standing?
Yes, it's down at the very bottom of the sphere.
May I make a recall knowledge on it?
I would say from here you would not get a lot of useful information, but
From here,
if,
I
if
will
that's
stride.
what you want to do. Okay.
To here. I'm gonna set myself up. Can I see it now?
Let's see. Well, mostly I'm just saying for an item like this, it's going to be more of like a handling it kind of thing. But yeah,
I see.
like yeah,
I see.
but from the edge there.
Well,
you
then
can-
I'm just going to put myself here, and I'm going to hold my action to throw at the creature should it appear.
Okay, fair enough. All right. Just in case it dropped like a thermonuclear detonator down at the bottom of the thing. I got you. Zenny, it's you.
Alright, well, I'll like peer over the edge of this platform, I guess, and look down to that weird metallic object. Let's deal with that. Why am I looking at that?
Okay, so you are gonna make a recall knowledge.
Yeah.
Okay. So just give me a recall knowledge.
Just make sure I'm not targeting anything. And go.
You have no idea what you're looking at from this distance. It just looks like a piece of metal, maybe the size of like a pear or an apple, like a small piece of fruit.
Is that something I can repeat? Like, can I just spend more actions to think?
Yeah, but each time, diminishing returns because recall knowledge.
Yeah, I'll do it anyway.
Okay. Right. You're flummoxed from this distance. What it could be, other than a piece of metal.
Now I'll pick up my whip. That's my turn.
All right. And play passes to Isubu. Let's see. Isubu sees that Kosawana is okay. She's going to delay and see what Kosawana does. Kosawana is going to do a seek action, I guess. Okay. He's going to say, I do not sense the creature in this chamber. Do not sense its corruption at all.
I think it had had enough.
He nods at you. And if you guys would like, if nobody is down and dying or anything else like that, we can end the encounter.
From, I don't know if this would probably have to be a recall knowledge, but from all the other times we've seen it disappear, did that look like it was the same method it did, or something?
No, it was a dramatically different effect. The slowing down and speeding up of time simultaneously, the discorporation of its body. Previously, it just bamfed away like Nightcrawler.
Okay.
Yeah,
It
this
did
felt
the
like
speed force.
this felt like a much more meaningful like teleport.
Gotcha. Okay. I'm willing to get out of combat now.
All right, I will end the encounter. Whew.
It's finally gone.
And Droxolos died, which I think was win-win.
Yeah. I was getting pretty much fed up with pretending to be a servant. Had enough of that back in school.
Can I attempt to identify that spell, if it was a spell that teleported it out, or?
Yeah, I think you would have had to see it doing it and then use your reaction. I don't know if it's a feat or not. I guess after the fact, you could look back on it and see if you can remember more of the details of it. The creature has a very alien way of casting spells, so that would be pretty difficult, but you can still attempt it. So just give me a recall knowledge.
Oh, recall knowledge. Recall. Well, I'm not good at these.
Yeah, normally it looks like anytime a spell's been cast, there's been a pop-up in chat that says someone can.
Yeah, that says you could try to figure it out.
Yeah, recognize spell or something.
Dak, you have no idea what spell or magic was used. You're assuming it's something innate and it's something teleport based, but you're not sure about the details of it.
So what of this metal pair?
Yes. I'm trying to find the actual metal pair to give you to look at. Hold on. Okay, so now that are you touching it, or are you just up close looking at it?
I think I wouldn't touch it until everyone had convened.
Okay, fair enough.
Maybe
Alright.
we took the time to speak to Kosawana and heal ourselves.
Okay, you're just kind of keeping an eye on it then, or
Yeah.
All right.
So this is the guy y'all were looking for. This fella.
Kosawana. I always knew you were full of yourself, but I can't believe you got into your head that you were going to perform time travel magic.
He stares at you, the shriveled raisin mummy.
Look what
and
happened
he
to me for
says-
coming out here to find you.
He says, "I know you. You are one of Vashon's. What does he call them? Side piece.
Fire comes
what are
out
you-
of the mummy.
Why are you here? Why are you a mummy? What is happening?"
We all died trying to save your dumbass.
Oh, for that I am very sorry. I am not worth saving. I am a fool to be so easily misled. I allowed fear to cloud my judgment. I allowed my faltering faith to lead me down a path of chaos. And now, I have nothing to show for it. The city will still find a way to make Pyronite, and the world will be changed forever.
Change happens. It's inevitable.
But I have seen in my dreams the devastation that such power could have.
The dreams this guy put in your head, she gestures to the pile of bones down here. You were tricked.
But it is not so unusual a thing to see a world of destruction when such an easy means is made freely available to all. This is not about the powers of Geb and Nex held in check by their mutual hatred for each other, but this is a great and easily attained power that any could use to further their goals via destruction.
This was certainly not the intention of my research when I started it, to create something that would destabilize the power balances of the world. I wanted to create something that might fix the wild surge magic, but there's no money in that, to be fair, and the government doesn't really seem determined to solve the issue.
But Vashon made it, right?
Sure. As long as no one tries to go back in time to kill me as an infant. Really? That's the best plan you could come up with.
It seemed an elegant thing. One person removed from the timeline. A minimum amount of impact on the overall.
And that one person being Vashon. I feel like that's the price I'd be willing to pay.
He grimaces, but nods. Says, "It also would have saved my sister a broken heart."
Your sister too? Dang, he gets around.
Hey, Vashon, I think they're talking about you.
I was wondering why my ears were burning.
Because you're like chewing on one of them. Look, it's in your hand.
Yeah, you're gonna need to be careful around him, Castellan. He really wants some living flesh.
And he looks over and he says, "He is here?
Yes,
Oh.
we all came to save you, asshole.
Vashon, you look terrible." And he says, I've done better. Nothing your arm wouldn't fix. I mean, you got 2 of them.
We're gonna have to have a talk about Vashon. I feel like we're gonna have to have a talk about him.
I'm open to this discussion, but let's deal with this first.
Alright, Kosawana, what are we finishing better or not? Are you sorry,
What?
Kosawana?
I am sorry. Yes.
Excellent. Do you
But there's-
apologize for trying to kill Vashon as a baby? Are you gonna do time travel magic again?
Never. No, never.
Okay.
Alright, well,
Anything
government
else,
wants us-
Bella?
I was
The government-
surprised I was even able to call upon my magics. I thought that I would be too far out of Bry's favor after what I had done.
Huh?
Putting aside the continued misogynistic view that women cannot participate in the scientific field, the government has decided that you are an asset and they want us to bring you back. Will you come with us?
I am under arrest by the government?
Protective
Yeah,
custody
these-
is more of the term we like to use.
These guys are secret agents.
I have warranted that much attention from the government.
Anyone who poked their nose into Pyronite is getting rounded up, so come along.
Yeah, it's not even for time travel, which I think is infinitely more interesting.
Honestly,
Yeah. Sounds like they want to be the only ones with their hands on Pyronite.
Pyronite
That-
better be worth more than time travel.
Which is why
no
clearly
one
they're
tried
in
time
the
traveling.
right.
Nothing good comes of it.
I have learned my lesson. Time travel should not be messed with. I hope that my efforts here have not done something terrible with far-reaching consequences.
I mean,
Well, you've kept us out of the city for the past week or so. Well, I'm sure Ambrose Mugland is capitalizing on it.
If that is all that has happened, then I suppose I got off easy.
But like, if we think about it for a second, right? If this like substance is so dangerous it could destabilize the world, that is pretty bad. And do we really trust these like people that would hire folks like Vashon and Stack the Deck to be the ones to control it? I'll leave that as a rhetorical question in the air.
Wait, why am I in the same
so-
sentence as Vashon? Wait a minute.
Exactly. So, what if we did time travel, but this time we killed the right person as a baby, which is not Vashon, but
Excuse me?
Eleonora? Don't you think that would, like, maybe you were onto something, Kosamani, you just picked the wrong target?
I don't like where this conversation has gone.
Oh yeah, we
Yeah.
could just time travel to keep Pyronite from being invented.
Kosawana says, no.
No?
Look, have you learned nothing? They might send more of those creatures after us.
What are they gonna do, kill us?
Yes.
Okay, well, been there, done that, but this is like,
Did you not
Isn't this
see what
more
happened to that specter?
isn't
Even
this
his
more
go- oh.
important than us?
I don't know. You see him start to like tear up as he turns away from you. He's overwhelmed, worn out. His faith has been shattered, both in his goddess and in himself.
I believe
You understand that Droxolos' efforts here are going to take over a decade of weekly therapy and a lot of hard work for him to ever feel good about himself again.
Oh, it's a good
I'm
thing he has a
gonna-
partner here.
Yeah, Asumu.
I'm gonna
okay.
I'm gonna step up in between Zenny and
Yeah.
all 3 of them, and I'm gonna say, look, I'm a lot older than every single one of you, and all this technology. Look, Every single person in that academy is fighting against each other to find the next big thing. If Bella here hadn't discovered the pyronite, somebody else woulda. It's just a matter of time.
I'd like to interject. We discovered it together. We worked hard together as a team, partners.
Oh, shut up.
Building off. I'm just saying. I could mount a better defense if I wasn't dying of starvation over here. Kosawana says, I have failed in my duties. I have failed in my own efforts. But I am a citizen of Alkenstar. If the government needs my help, then I will give it freely, as penance for putting everyone in danger. How did you get here? Is your airship parked outside?
Our airship was
Airship
downed.
crashed.
Parked about 80 miles west of here. We had to walk.
80 miles to the Menowes. Why would you not fly directly to the location?
We were trying
We
to.
only-
We got
We only
attacked during a mana storm.
Ah,
we only made it just out of Cloud Reaver Keep. We had to walk the rest of the way.
I was very fortunate. I encountered no resistance or environmental hazards on my way here, and was able to land just outside the entrance.
Can your flying
Charlie.
cat fly us back?
Well, it would be dangerous, but yes, I have modified it with a special form of airlift magic. That means that you would be suspended by a localized gravity field as it was flying. There is a chance you might be pulled free and fall to your deaths, but it might be better than walking. I would not recommend it for long distance flight, but perhaps it would be enough to get us back to the airship. From there, I am willing to dismantle my great golem if any of its parts could be used to fix the airship.
That's a great follow-up to my next thing, is our airship is busted, and we were supposed to pick up parts here.
Yes, I imagine that, that is why it is 80 miles away, because it is damaged. We can check for more parts, and whatever is missing, hopefully I can repurpose my cat for such things. Oh, speaking of my cat, when you were investigating, how is she doing?
Guarding the entrance.
She seemed fine.
No, not the Sphinx.
No.
My actual cat, Masu.
Oh, yeah, we actually did find your cat. It's being taken care of. It lives at the Bullet and Barrel with what? What's the kid's name? Gatlin, do you remember?
Joniah.
Oh, Janaya. He is a good kid. Well, Masu, she is my whole world, my only emotional investment. It is good to hear she is still well.
Okay, so on your relationships, how are you feeling about your connection to Bry, and do you feel like you can maybe do something about the corruption of this place?
Well, I feel that Bry has kept too many secrets from us, and that the church has held itself back for fear of reprisal from the government. I wish I would very much like to see the shackles they have placed upon themselves removed, so that they may explore technologies and secrets that the government would deem too dangerous.
I think that is a good lesson to learn from all of this, that there just hasn't been enough. That there's been too much regulation on dangerous new technologies.
Oh, he looks at you and he says, well, obviously, if the Temple of Bry was coming up with these things, they would be the regulators, and they would do a better job than the government.
I don't understand why everyone's so afraid of Pyronite. A long time ago, the world didn't have guns, but then the Dongon Doors came up from their, isolation and gave guns to the world, and it's fine. Everyone is fine.
Kosawana says, I don't think that it is necessarily true. Guns are very powerful, and they allow people who have no power of their own to suddenly have access to power far beyond what they should have to earn.
It'd be a shame if people without magical benefits were able to get on the same playing field.
Exactly.
She stares at him with anger and meaning in her eyes.
Yeah, as an intellectual, an academic, and a spellcaster, he thinks that you're being, like, yeah, exactly. We can't have everybody powerful. That's nuts. That's what this is all about, Belladora. He doesn't want everyone to get powerful. If everyone's powerful, what could happen?
Oh no, equality.
Being from some sort of advanced civilization, do I feel like this
Yeah.
conversation is a bit familiar?
You could. Yeah, I mean, if you feel like this would be something that kind of triggers backstory memories or something, maybe you're having one of the, like in the Superman comics, he's always remembering shit that happened on Krypton, even though he wasn't born yet and he was a baby. Yeah, you might be having like that kind of vibe, like whoever or whatever you were before your civilization fell apart. There might have been similar discussions that you were a part of or overheard.
Yeah, this was also going to factor into something later when we take a bit more of a rest, but over the course, I guess now that especially Droxolos is gone, Vulture's image, spectral image, has kind of been glitching out every little bit. And instead of the robot that you kind of see in front of you, it turns into. Oh wait, is it not loading? Oh no.
But what do you got for us?
There we go.
Oh.
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 But it's only for like the briefest of moments. His spectral image shifts over to that and then back to his regular form. But he doesn't know anything what's going
because
on.
you're removed from your physical components.
Yeah.
Oh dang. That's pretty hype. That's some hype shit right there. Okay.
But I think because of this conversation of, don't want the world to be too advanced or bringing new technologies into the world, he's kind of getting like a sense of deja vu, but doesn't know where that's coming from.
All right. Kosawana says, I am very tired and dying of thirst.
Tell me about it.
Could
Yeah.
I burden you for supplies? And could we take some time to rest before exploring the rest of this complex to find the parts that we need to return home?
Well, none of us rest anymore, but I guess we can take some time.
Thank you. And he just lays down on the shimmering disc, and he holds out his hand. He says, water, please.
Bella pulls out a water skin, drinks the entire thing, and then walks away.
Damn.
Alright, I need to keep you well hydrated. So I'll give him what's in my water skin, since that's not what I drink anymore. I need this guy's veins full and pumping.
The only food source for Miles.
Sean, if you touch him, I will
It's
find out
this here's one of my best friends. All right, and just because he looks delicious right now doesn't gonna stop me from helping him out. Here, I ate all of our rations, but the water tasted nasty, so you can have it. He hands Kosawana his 2 water skins. Kosawana, delicately takes sips so he doesn't throw up. And Vashon says, how did you survive? You've been in here for, what, 7, 8 days more? You got no food, no water? Kosawana, he looks baffled, and he says, has it been that long? I knew it was a while. I felt the effects of starvation and dehydration killing my body, but it felt like forever and like no time at all.
How about that? Price protecting you even now, or rather then.
Oh, he blushes when you say that, and he says, impossible. There is no way that I would still be within your favor. And he closes his mouth, he clenches his jaw, but his lower lip is quivering. Catherine, you've seen this many times at the orphanage. He's trying to be a big boy. He's trying to keep it all in.
That creature's presence have had an effect in the time of this area.
He nods slowly. That could be it. If that is the case, he like grabs at his stomach and like kind of like just curls up in a ball. He says, then the effects of hunger and extortion are going to. And you just hear like loud snores. And then he poops himself.
What do you think, Asuvu? Happy you came out here for this?
She watches and you see hearts in her eyes and heart emote particles all around her, and she says, he is so brave.
Oh, Asuvu.
Great. Well then, Asuvu, you need to watch him night and day. Do not keep your eyes off this man. You understand?
Oh,
Because you need to make sure that Vashon does no harm to him. So I'm putting you on guard duty on Kosawana.
Shells fast on 20 feet back. Get out of the way.
All right. I don't know how much rest you guys need, but Kosawana could definitely do with like 6 to 8 hours. You guys okay with that?
So,
We have all the time in the world.
Eat food is the thing, but I don't die from starvation, but I do become more and more feral, it says. So
Yeah.
Kosawana may need to make some donations.
Oh shit.
Is all I'm saying.
Yeah, I mean,
but
you
maybe
saved
not yet.
you saved his life, so it is likely that he would provide that and take whatever penalties are associated with it.
While this is all going on, I feel like the time is warrants. Zenny, we've definitely beat around the bush on this a bit, and I did see you try to bite Stack before we died. So what the fuck's the deal with that?
Oh, well.
That was kind of rude.
Yeah, I know.
Well, I don't know. Perhaps it is time that we speak proper. You see, I am an undead.
Gasp. All right, go on. Did you come from Geb?
I mean, I did, but you see, you too are an undead.
Yeah, I'm getting used to the idea.
No, what I'm saying is I wasn't undead before, but I was merely someone that fled from a dark and sinister family. Took refuge within the ever-glowing lights of Alkenstar. And who very much didn't want people to expose who they were, so thank you very much for that, Bella, for working tirelessly.
Well,
to set that balance.
We're kind of part of a government plot, and we're, secret agents. Figuring out our company is kind of important.
Yes. It's okay. Soon you'll have a lot of understanding of why I felt the need to hide where I came from. Because while I was simply a refugee from Geb, you are now a strip of beef jerky.
Yep. I'm in love with this.
Do not expect people in Alkenstar to treat you kindly. Those government agents, what do you think they will do when you return in this state? They will write this whole group off as collateral damage. You succeeded in your mission and perished while doing so. They'll tidy up the mess.
Well, we're gonna try to keep it under wraps until it's no longer an option. And, we have these discount hats of disguise that we can play for a little while. And we'll figure it out from there.
Well, maybe you're like really
under
good
wraps.
at,
Nice.
I'm gonna need some wraps.
I mean, you're no Vashon Gelby, of course, but you're quite the alchemist, aren't you? You can tell she's actually just taking the piss at this one. She clearly knows that you don't. I mean, she says Jess is killing you as a baby, which may or may not have been in jest as well. But you're quite an alchemist. Maybe you can help make refresh our makeup supplies so we don't look like vampires when we meet someone.
We'll come up with something. We're gonna have to blend in when we get back. maybe you'll be able to teach us how best to do that, since you have the most experience.
Sure. Survived a couple of years in Alkenstar.
You
But they
became a
did
bartender.
start
You clearly, you clearly were able to interact with a lot of people and pass yourself off. So
But I was merely tainted with vampirism, not in a full-on. I'll have to think about my plans now. I'd been intending to just run away from my family.
Stu interjects and says, I'd like to point out that it is not against the law to be an intelligent undead in the city of Alkenstar. They have all the same rights and privileges as normal citizens.
The company
Right.
heavy
line.
quotations, but yes.
But like looking like a bunch of people that are like from or next in the case of the mummies.
It's not the end of the world, I guess. My dad used to have a
Perhaps.
friend who was a mummy, and he was actually, kind of important and helpful to him.
Alright.
Sid would say, well, there is the issue of not having a body, not really into that, and then there's the whole
Did we lose Crash?
I think we did.
No, I just said I had a blurb on my internet, I guess.
Ah.
She says there's the whole not having a body. There's the whole racism and prejudice against undead. People thinking that you work for Geb. It's not exactly the best situation being undead.
No.
So Sid and like Catherine and stuff, Gotcha. How are you feeling? Like when I was doing Geb, like I had a ghost tutor, but he like had to stay in the classroom that he had been like, killed in to bind him as like an internal servant tutor. Yeah. Anyway, so he had to stay there. But are you bound here, or can you like go out there?
Well, unfortunately, Sid says, I think I'm bound to my insatiable curiosity. So I don't know if I'm ever going to get to pass on. I feel this compulsion to seek out new and interesting secrets about engineering and crafting.
That's pretty cool. You're like
And Mother Ketrin, she got to save those kids. What's binding you, Vulture?
I feel like there is something in the back of my mind of trying to access what prior memories I had. But I don't know if that's something I'll ever achieve. At least, maybe not here.
Every now and then, your projected image, your ghostly sense of self, it looks like a dashingly handsome man with a very prominent forehead and glowing face tattoos. Is that your creator?
He just tilts his head at her. Is like, I am unsure of what you are talking about.
She looks to the others. You're seeing it, right?
Well,
yeah, but I don't exactly know what to make of it.
Kosawana, would you be able to like smooth things over with like the Church of that?
Do you ask him after his 6 to 8 hours of exhausted
he's
sleep,
sleeping.
or do you wake him up for it?
I don't know. That'll be something for later then when he's waking up.
Okay.
Also, if you could remove our friend's lycanthropy, that would just be smashing.
How about Asuvu then? Like, if we found a Kosawana, maybe like. I mean, Briar's like the robot guard, right?
Robot god.
Oh, was that the wrong one? I'm not really up to date with all of these.
No, there are people that say that she's a robot god, but I mean, I think it's a bit more than that. I think she's more of a beyond just a robot, but
like an automaton.
No, I think she's a god.
Walking machine.
A capital G god. She's a capital G god.
I shouldn't mess with you while asking for some help for someone else. So if
I think that everything that Sweet Kosawana has been through I
Mhm.
do think that the temple would be pleased to know of his return, but more so, I think before we leave, we should try to cleanse this place of its corruption. If
You
we
want to
do,
stick around here? This place is
Well-
horrible.
hear me out. This was once a holy site of Bry. If we cleanse it of corruption, I will vouch for you with the Temple of Bry. And since you are currently wanted for vandalism, terrorism, you set fire to many rare and valuable books. Listen, I will get them to
Well-
drop all of the charges. You will be heroes of our temple instead of enemies.
That only deals with one of our issues. We are still wanted by the shield marshals. But
Yes, but
gloveless.
the Church of Bry is one of the most influencing demographics in the city. It wouldn't be bad to have them on our side.
I
Well,
was just saying that they
I'm
could
not
fix
saying that they
Vulture's
would be
problem.
on your side, but they would definitely
Off
drop
our
their
tail.
charges. Yes,
Yeah.
so if you dealt with your existing problems, then you at least wouldn't have Bry problems on top of that.
Right?
That
And-
makes sense to me.
But that Vulture is going on a journey of self-discovery here, okay? And
And
keep
perhaps
slipping-
Mintakis will be so overjoyed
Huh?
at the cleansing of this holy place and the rescuing of Kosawana that she will grant some small favor. Perhaps access to higher ranked spell casting. You seem to have a number of issues that you're dealing with.
Okay, I guess we can stay in this horrible goddamn place.
Since we just gave him a long rest, do we get to like reset our things?
Yeah, we could treat this as a whatever they call long rest in Pathfinder.
I can do preparations. Great.
Yes, thank you. Daily preparations are available after 6 to 8 hours.
I saw that the collar of shifting spider changed hands.
Yes.
Do you want Drakeheart back again?
I'd have to look at the list to see what is appropriate for this character, as I haven't checked that yet.
How about this? I will just leave one of my infusions not used, and you get back to me when you know. Okay.
Okay, so that piece of metal that you found, you guys are skilled enough as a group that I think you would eventually figure out what it is. It is a cunning rune. So what a cunning rune does is a weapon property rune. The weapon performs divination magic on the blood of your foes, granting you insight into their abilities and weaknesses. It is a free action in vision once per minute. On your previous action this turn, this is a requirement, you use this weapon to hit and damage a creature that has blood or other vital fluids. Effect, you learn the secrets the weapon gleaned from the creature's blood. Attempt recall knowledge about the target of the required attack, gaining an item bonus to the recall knowledge skill check equal to the weapon's item bonus to attack rolls from its potency wounds. And if the required attack roll was a critical, you also gain a +2 circumstance bonus to this check. Yeah, so I will add that to Bella's sheet, and you guys can sort out who gets it and all that jazz. So it is a bit limited, I guess.
Everything
Yeah.
about that sounds like it'd be cool for my skill set, but I don't use weapons with runes in them.
Right,
So Zenny,
yeah.
sounds like Zenny would
Question.
benefit from this.
Mm-hmm.
It does kind of sound like Zenny would benefit from this. I agree with that. But
Yeah.
just a theoretical question. So my weapons have the ghost touch property, but like when I go and look at my weapon, it says I can't add another rune to it because I have a ghost touch rune on it.
Oh, okay. I wonder if I can overwrite that as the GM. Let me see. This is your shield boss? All
Yeah,
right,
it's all
I'm
of
gonna-
my weapons.
I'm gonna pop in under the hood and see if I'm allowed to do anything to it.
I assume it's all Vulture's weapons too.
Yeah, I haven't updated any of my weapons. I just assumed this is happening at the moment. but probably should because everything's automated.
I have an idea. Change the weapon to be made out of orichalcum. That would give it an extra property with spot.
Unfortunately, that is a very strong boost in this particular campaign, as weird as that sounds. Yeah.
Oh, there's actually... Okay, I thought that was
Yeah.
the only thing.
As weird as this sounds, clockworks are weak to orichalcum.
Oh.
I had no idea.
Yeah. We could just, like... Ghost touch to me is simple enough to track, right? So so just switch that out if you need to, and then whatever.
Okay.
We just know that as a ghost you have ghost touch. So.
Okay.
Yep. All right. All I gotta do is just put in the damage manually when you're hitting a ghost or ghostly creature, which hopefully doesn't happen too much more in this campaign.
Huh. Actually, it looks like most of my things already have ghost touch on them.
Yeah, that's because you're a ghost.
A ghost.
I think
yeah.
it automatically does that.
Yeah, it automatically applied it. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, right, my max HP went up. I didn't realize that. I was like wondering why my HP on the sheet and my like Pathfinder Path Builder HP were different, and I was like,
All right, so he got a full night's rest, so he won't be fatigued. He's not unconscious. He's not prone. He doesn't have the shield spell, and battle medicine wears off on him. Okay. All right, after some sleep and some fluids, Kosawana awakens, and Usuvu, with her dry-ass sandpaper mummy hands, is just sort of like, has his head in her lap, and is like patting his forehead and his hair. It's pretty creepy, honestly. When he wakes up, he definitely doesn't wake up with like a smile on his face, like, this is nice. He wakes up and he's like, what the fuck? He says, you kept me safe. Thank you, Usuvu. And he kind of starts to pull away from her, and she sort of like doesn't want to let him go, and then he kind of pulls himself away, and then she longingly looks at him like, it was the greatest 6 to 8 hours of my life.
And
Kosawana,
I had moisturized cry for her.
Kosawana stands and says, all right, I don't know how much help I can be, but we should travel room by room and find the parts that we need. And Usuvu says, and cleanse whatever corruption remains.
Mother
Okay, well, we
Ketchum
haven't
is
explored
also...
the northern.
Oh no, just to tag on to what Usuvu was saying, Mother Ketchum is also a religious person. I think the three of you working together should be able to do something.
She nods at you respectfully, Mother Ketchum, and says, your faith must be strong indeed to keep you going. It is said that your remains were eaten by the claws of time.
That's not what's important. You should know that.
All right, so you guys
So we-
roll out.
Yep. We've
And
explored half of the southern part of this complex, but not much of the north.
All right, Usuvu picks back up her B team badge. Kosawana is not the kind of guy that joins the B team, so he keeps it loose. You know what I'm saying? Keeps it loose. AKA escort mission.
In the case a powerful breath weapon shows up, he pulls up the B-team badge.
He wishes he did. Vashon's like, I'll sell it to you.
Kosawana, I mean, maybe if you're preparing spells today, you could prepare some harms as well as heals.
I was just going to use the spells I had. I felt it would be inappropriate to pray to a goddess I have lost faith in.
Oh, I see. I mean, you've lost faith in yourself, not your goddess.
He's thoughtful on this, and he says, yes, I have lost faith in my own ability to pray for spells.
Okay.
Seems like there's a dead end, folks. You want to investigate the rubble?
Is it just a cave-in?
Well, let me throw up this. Oh man, now that there's no danger of dying from wandering off on his own, Stack's wandering off on his own? Oh my gosh, buddy.
There's ghosts still, Stack. There's still ghosts.
Yeah.
I clue in whoever is searching, give them a +1 bonus.
Alright, give me that search check. Oh, okay.
Let's search again. Let's see.
Okay. Let me check the adventure real quick.
Go away, Vashon.
Okay. With your all right. Reaching the end, you're like, dead end cave-in. That warrants some looking around. And as you do, you notice that this wall to the left of where I'm clicking seems to be a sliding panel.
Ooh.
Alright, slide it.
Okay. As you slide it aside, you see a
I regret
Bryite,
making my token.
a Bryite Herexen, and it looks over at you, and it reaches for its initiative dice.
Yeah, alright.
Okay, then I'll go ahead and roll all this into initiative.
All. Oh, there's
Oh, yeah,
five
yeah,
of
yeah,
them.
yeah.
Oh, there's 6 of them.
You brought a crew.
Nope, that's the wrong music. All right.
Button. Did you figure out what mutagen you wanted?
I'll look at that stuff after the session, to be honest.
Okay.
There's a lot going on.
All right. New. You're not in combat, Subu.
Oh yeah, should have tried card.
Alright. And here we go. Alright. Let's see. This discerning Bryite Herexen. Here's the secret door open. It's going to shamble forward. It's going to see you. And this is when I guess being undead is going to be super cool. Because it's going to cast one of its 50 harm spells for the day. And it's going to accidentally heal you. For 20. But that does warrant a little bit of a roll here.
Still spicy.
Alright, no problem, no problem. Alright, it realizes, oh, you're also undead. Whoops. Alright, play passes to this one. It's gonna come around the corner. And it doesn't see anything. It sees this other one doing stuff. It's gonna shamble over. And it's gonna shamble some more. And then it's gonna shamble some more. And that's its actions. 3 Pac-Mans. Vulture, to you.
Unfortunately, I see nothing here. So, I'm gonna move to here. Now I see people.
Don't worry, I'll get everybody out of the way. Come on, everybody back here in the dark corner with me, especially you, Kosawana. You and me are gonna hide in the shadows, alright?
Alright, that's gonna be 1 Pac-Man to
For some reason
stride.
he had a lobster bib on when he said that. I'm not sure why that is relevant, but alright.
Why are you carrying that tube of garlic butter?
Yeah, why do you keep rubbing barbecue sauce on the back of Kosawana's neck? That's kind of weird. Alright, Vulture.
Alright, 1 to stride. Another one I'm going to quick draw. So I'm gonna interact, pull out my rifle, and take a shot at Bryite zombie.
Okay. God damn. All right. Is this against Thoughtful? It looks like.
The one that's right south of Zenny.
All right. So as you do this, it's gonna use a really cool spell that it has called Delay Consequence. So basically, you transpose the moment that the target would be injured to later in its time stream. So you roll damage normally, but you do not reduce its hit points or apply any effects until the spell's duration has elapsed. When the spell ends, the target is immediately affected by this attack, taking damage and being affected by any additional effects.
What the shit?
Right?
Okay.
So give me the damage, and we'll restore that damage until the beginning of your next turn.
Oh, interesting. Okay, well, 37.
All right.
You get to keep.
All right, so the visual effect is Vulture. You hit this thing for 37, you blow a hole in its chest cavity. Just but then you guys hear the ticking of like a clock, like the rapid ticking, and you see like it all just like re-knits itself, like it never took the damage.
And we have PTSD. Flashbacks.
All right.
I need a fortitude save from your boy.
Oh, yeah, it'll make that when it actually takes the damage.
Okay.
Yeah.
So then I will use my last one to running reload. As I just take a. I'll get out. Take a 5-foot step over here, and that's it.
All right. Play passes to Bella.
Well, I saw a vulture shoot from there, so I presume there's a sight at that location. So I'm going to stride up to where he was standing. Okay, I see it. And then from here, I am going to devise stratagem on this guy. Apply effect. Okay, yeah. And then Zenny is coming up behind me, so I'm going to make this creature flat-footed to Zenny.
Okay.
And then I am going to throw at it a ghost charge. Oh fuck yes! Oh wait, no, it doesn't count as a critical because I devised stratagem.
Okay, so you got a what's your normal 13 plus?
It would be a 30.
30.
A 30. Got news for you. That's still a critical hit
Hell yeah!
because it hit by 10 or more. All right.
Wow.
Oh.
Bad damage.
Oh. All right. All right.
So it takes
Takes 10 damage and is enfeebled. 1. Okay.
And that's my turn.
All right. Play passes to Zenny.
Vitality damage now.
I've always had these.
Oh.
If
You
we
just
were
never
to
had to
just,
use it to fight something like that. Gotcha.
I've
we
never
have been
really
able to apply that wound, by the way.
Oh yeah, if you guys wanted to.
So I could put it on my weapon now.
Hold on, I think you said it's in my inventory.
Yeah, I think it's in your inventory.
You can just delete it from your inventory then.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Silly crash. Alchemists can't use runes.
Right.
We don't get any.
Well,
Couldn't you put runes into like one bomb and then blow them up?
Nope.
Oh.
no. Okay, I will do exploit vulnerability and then I'll try and swipe it.
Well,
this
what
time.
about an
Well-
alchemical crossbow? That's a weapon an alchemist uses, right?
I'll do.
I'll take your word for it. I've never even heard of this thing.
Okay, so I'll do an attack, an instructive strike on this creature, which means that or after on a hit, okay, I'll make a strike. I crit.
Ooh, very nice. All right.
And on a hit, then I get to do a code knowledge on them with a bonus.
Okay.
+2. And then I guess the wound doesn't apply because they don't have blood, right?
Correct. Yeah. Well, would it say you're immune to bleeding if you're immune to bleeding under immunities? That's a great question. Or does bleed just affect? No, yeah. So they don't have immunity to bleed. So I believe that they would have a fluid. So yeah, you would
it
be
might
able to
just
do it.
be like nested within them being undead. When it-
No.
undead.
I looked at the Sphinx and it has immunity to bleed. And these guys do not. So I'm assuming then that Yeah.
I guess
They have
as a
cooperative.
free action, I'll also do this with core knowledge.
Okay.
So I can just do 2 of them then.
all right. And I ask you this every week, but what are
Mhm.
your feats related to your recall knowledges?
So we have here esoteric lore, which is like,
Right. That's all
and then
lores.
that comes with
yeah.
dubious knowledge.
Okay, and dubious knowledge. All right. So you may ask 2 things about the.
Right. Let's say special abilities like passives. Let's say passives, and then the other
Passive
can be
abilities?
actives. Sure, why not?
Okay. Let's see. So for its passives, dark vision, negative healing, heretic smite. So they like to go after divine spellcasters. And they do have a death effect. They explode in negative damage when they void damage when they die. As far as actions go, they do have the ability to pass along a terrible curse.
Great. I'll add it to the pile. Cool. I guess it's only 1 hit. I still have another action, don't I? Second whip. 12 damage.
Okay. Let's see, that 12 damage is enough. You finish it off, and it explodes in a void blast. It's a 3-action harm spell.
Oh,
They-
great. So
Yeah. Here we
it
go.
explodes in wild magic surges.
You may use reaction, implements interruption.
Oh, that's because it casts a spell.
But I don't think this is casting a spell. It just says it's an effect. Like, yeah.
mimics
When
a
destroyed,
spell.
explodes a wave of energy with the effects of. Yeah, so it's not actually a spell.
Okay.
So that means it wouldn't do a magic surge, right? Because it's just the effects of. It's
It's
like
just
the creature.
Kosawana that has to worry about it then.
Yeah. All right. So, here we go. Kosawana is the only one that's actually going to be affected by it. He's going to make a fort save. 22. Oh, all right. He crushes it. With a nat 20, so he takes no damage. All right, and the creature is destroyed.
It's over me.
All right. So I guess in some other timeline where it lived long enough for your turn to come back around, Vulture, your critical hit killed the hell out of it. All right. The play passes to Soulless Bryite Hyrexen. Okay. What is this? Personal antithesis.
Sounds
That would
scary.
Alright. So. Okay. It's going to come around the corner. And it looks at Zenny, but the other one says, because, you know, everything can fucking talk in this. And it says in Necril, she's like us. But he is of the living. And then they're like, thanks, homie. And so they're going to drop a harm on him. Alright. Let's see. But this one is within reach of your whip. So he begins to cast a spell. I don't know if you want to do opportunity or not. But, alright, here we go.
I can't.
Okay, harm versus living. Damage. The amount of damage these guys do, it's like, I don't know. It's, yeah. Let's see, 4 save.
Is that like a good I don't know, or bad, or?
Oh, yeah. It's more like you're just trying to not die from wild surges against these guys. Because they're willy-nilly, they're like willy-nilly with these like low-level spells. Like they cast a shitload of magic, but you know, it's not like
chaos.
Yeah, but it's like not everything else you've had to deal with in this dungeon. So Kosawana goes to make the save,
I like that fucking
and he
panther.
makes it. So he takes a little bit of damage. All right. This Bryite Herexen up here. It's gonna shamble in. Like so. All right, Ketrin, to you.
All right. I'm gonna move up here. I'm gonna float through Zenny.
Okay.
And to here.
Okay.
I'll just move up once more, and I'll raise my shield. Well, they're not really attacking
I think
us,
they're
are
capable
they?
of hurting you.
Yeah, so I will bonk instead.
I will say that clutched in their hands are light hammers. So, I mean, if you think you can handle that, I mean, just letting you know. As per the illustration, they definitely are rocking these light hammers.
Okay.
I'll bonk.
Okay.
If only I could afford the bulk.
Oh my god!
Bonk
Alright.
she did.
So, in
Wait.
response to being bonked... Oh wait, yeah, this one hasn't used a reaction yet. Alright, in response to being... Oh?
I
What
very
happened?
annoyingly used the wrong thing. I used the
that's
shield
okay.
and not the shield boss. So here's
Yeah,
the actual critical damage from it.
yeah. A natural 20 is a natural 20.
Oh
However,
my god.
it's going to try and delay the consequences of it. And
Okay.
see... It's still damage. It just has to get around to your turn again to take the damage. So as you smash this thing with your shield boss, it takes damage, but then you see the dent that you made in the creature's head just pop back out as if it has not happened yet.
I mean, it was also minimum damage, so.
All right. And then play passes to stack, I guess.
Alright, every stack's coming through.
Alright.
Alright, which one seems the most harmed? Oh, they're all unharmed.
None of them. They're all doing great.
Right.
In this timeline.
Right. It's alright. Stack fishes a gun sword out. The card theme fell by the wayside a bit.
Okay.
Alright, he goes to spell strike this thing. So here's your first d20.
Okay.
No, it's private. My bad.
All right.
It's a 1.
Well, I mean, your first d20 rolls a 6, so it's all good. Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Here's the gun strike. Ooh. Miss.
Okay.
Oh, I guess that's in my turn.
All right, sounds good. Kosawana is up. All these creatures are nearby. He still has spells memorized. He's going to drop a 3-action heal. So 16. And would 3 actions still affect undead? Oh,
isn't this like a burst attack? Like a
yeah, it's a burst.
It does.
Is this gonna hurt us?
Yes.
Oh, shit. He's a pretty smart guy. No, I already did it. We'll deal with it. All right.
Okay.
All right. Here we go. Let's see. Here's the damage healing. He's just not used to working with undead, y'all. That's all. 22 points of radiant damage. Oh my god. All right. They've got to make fort saves. Here we go.
So essentially, all of us are gonna have to make fort save, right?
Yeah.
I don't see.
What's his save?
It should be in the chat by the spell, but it's a 24.
We can't see the spell.
Oh, my bad. It doesn't even let you guys click on the button.
It normally does as a thing, so I think that it's under one of the options is to include the saving, but I don't know.
Okay.
It's not that
So yeah. Yeah,
it's
it's a 20. It's a 20. It's a 24. Is the DC. All right.
Okay.
So let's see, how much positive energy are we dealing with here? 22. Okay. So this one would take double damage. This one would take, looks like a success, so it would take half damage.
I'm gonna glare back at Kosawana and say, "Don't make me regret saving you."
I hiss at him.
He says, "Oh, I'm sorry. I thought that, as you know, heroic undead, you would not be affected."
I don't think magic works that way.
Well, it's hard to keep track of what the undead do anymore. I'm sorry. I won't do it again. All right, and then this one back here takes the full 21. Okay. This one right here, I should mention, is on its last legs and will take damage on Ketrin's turn. At the beginning of Ketrin's turn.
It's on its last leg.
Yeah, exactly, Dom. Thank you. Play passes to Iloof Herexen, and it's going to move in and just get up in everybody's face. And then it's got one Pac-Man left, so it's going to try and attack with this light hammer.
Ooh.
Have you ever dabbled in divine magic? Doesn't matter, they missed. But if you have, they could do extra damage to you. Just saying. Alright, top of round 3. Discerning is up. Alright, Discerning sees that its allies are in a bad way. But it's trying to kill Ghost. Listen, it's gonna do a 3-action harm. So you guys are all gonna heal from this.
Hey. Oh, I guess so, I guess.
It's not as good as the one he says. Sabrina's 5 hit points.
What's his range?
It's 30-foot emanation.
So I think I'm in that.
Yeah,
Alright.
you're in it. Yep. I don't know if Vulture is. Yep,
Ooh, but
Vulture.
we got wild magic.
You're just in it. You're just in it. But it causes a wild magic surge, which is problematic. Let's see. And he heals all of his little buddies. Okay. And then it's a number 22. I feel like that's an oldie but a goodie. I feel like you guys get that quite a bit. Let's see. Spell erosion. The magical weave weakens temporarily, causing all spells in a 30-foot emanation to get a -2 staff penalty to DC and attack rolls for the next 10 minutes. All right. There we go.
We've actually gotten that one this session.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Play
Was that
passes
a
the
diff-
Vulture.
Wasn't there a different number?
No, it was 22. That's
Oh.
why I said it. Yeah.
Aw,
you
poor
had
Stack.
this one before. All right. Vulture to you.
Okay, so this one ran up on Zenny, so I'm gonna target it. Really? Alright, just gonna blast it.
It's gonna hit. And give me the damage.
Yeah, I'm out of hero points, that's fine. Alright. Total damage.
Alright, they take 12 points of damage.
I will then reload.
Actually, this one hasn't used this ability yet, I don't think. So they don't know how good the hit's gonna be. They just know that they got attacked. So I'll have it cast delay consequences. And calls a wild magic surge. 16. At least I don't have to scroll too far. Ablative barrier. Energy forms a protective barrier that ablates slowly as creatures in the, it's such a Pathfinder word. Creatures in the area take damage. All creatures in a 40-foot burst gain resistance to all damage equal to double the surge's spell's level for 1 minute. Whenever a creature applies this resistance, the resistance for all affected creatures reduces by 1. The effect ends for all creatures when it reduces to 0. Okay, I get that. So, alright, this is a Let's see. Delay consequences as a focus spell. I don't
So
know
it's
if it
heightened
has.
to their fullest
Yeah.
then.
Oh,
It's heightened
well.
to half their level rounded up then, isn't it?
Okay, so then it's a 2. So everyone has to resist damage 2, and then whoever uses it, the next person has resist damage 1, and then it's
It'd
over.
be doubled though, right? Because it said double.
Yes,
Four.
double. So it goes 4, 3, 2, 1, and then it's gone. All right, excellent. Vulture, anything else in your turn?
Well, I guess I
Maybe
will.
it's being a ghost, but all your bullets seem to be just like disappearing into a time hole, like a time warp. It's really
Yeah,
weird.
and I have no idea what the hell that just happened, so I'm gonna shoot again at Matt.
Okay. All right, that's gonna hit. Do the damage.
10.
All right, it takes 4 less, so it takes 6. Okay, and then that's it
That's
for
it.
Vulture.
Yep.
All right, Bella, to you.
Zenny, is there room next to you?
Nope.
All right, well then I'm not gonna move. I'm going to target this one right here. And I'm going to.
All right.
Would I know which one?
He's gonna have cover from you for sure.
I don't feel like I can do anything about that.
Yeah.
I would not be able to tell which one Ketrin attacked, right?
Yeah, I think you. No, you can't see the one that Ketrin attacked. So.
Okay, that's good.
All right.
Okay, then I'm going to once again load a ghost charge into my hand, and I am going to devise stratagem.
Nice.
How many actions do I have? I've done that. Can I do a recall knowledge? Because I don't know if this is gonna hit. That's gonna be a 19,
Yeah, sure.
which I feel pretty good about. But if I can.
Okay. And what are your things? You can't critically fail, right?
I can't critically fail. My critical fails become a failure, and when I fail, I still get real information.
Okay. And you have dubious knowledge or no?
That's what I'm talking about. I have dubious knowledge and assured lore, so.
All right.
Yep.
You get to ask 2 questions. Also, here's some flavor text that you would learn. When a cleric rebels against their deity and dies in the grip of blasphemous rage, the heresies they committed in life may fuel their transformation into an undead Herexan. Herexans seek vengeance against the deity they once worshipped, defiling temples, slaying the faithful, and rallying lesser undead and death cultists to aid them in their unholy quest. Though the Herexans' divine gifts may have mostly been corrupted into the vileness of undeath, they stubbornly cling to the remnants of their former power, still wielding magic and armaments favored by the deity they so greatly despise. Groups of Herexans that blasphemed against the same deity sometimes combine to form a mockery of a congregation, conducting blasphemous rites with something approaching euphoria. These congregations are more often formed from blasphemous cults who practice their heresy together in life and died together. That sounds like what's going on here. Though some gather independent Herexans of the same former faith.
I get two
Alright.
2 questions.
You get 2 questions.
What's its AC?
AC is 19.
Also, what's its AC? Can I ask it twice?
Yeah, sure. Its AC is 22.
Okay. I am going to put this through and hope for the best.
All right.
Let's see. Hold on. Sorry. Let's see. I need to actually throw it. Ghost charge.
I try to lead an honest life, y'all, but this dubious knowledge turning me into a liar all the time. Got a lie
All
all
right.
the
Does a
time.
19 actually hit?
Yes.
All right. Oh my god, the
Okay.
damage is so bad. Sorry, Ketrin, I am gonna have it splash on this one.
Fine. No, okay.
Actually, you just had a splash on 3 of them.
Yeah, I that was the idea.
Yep. So Ketrin, you take a splash. This boy take a splash. This one take a splash, and this one take a splash. All right, and then it is enfeebled.
And that's
Okay.
all my turns because I did the recall knowledge.
All right, sounds great. Zenny, to you.
Okay. Let's do exploit vulnerability on the one that is keyboard.
This guy right here, aloof.
Oh, well that's not great.
Okay.
We'll be off guard.
Oh, all right. What if
Oh,
they
that's
hit you with
fine.
their light hammer?
Not their light
Oh,
hammer.
I'm sorry. It is it's also flat-footed to Zenny because I hit with that attack.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, all the resistances would have gotten burned up by that, right? Because the first one would have resisted 3, and then Ketrin would have resisted 2 of it. So I'm going to heal Ketrin for 2, and then this guy would have resisted 1, and then it's over. That was kind of a cool, wild surge. I thought that was kind of neat.
Yeah, not too
all right.
impactful.
Alright. Well, Soulless one can have 12 damage.
All right, Solus takes 12 damage.
And then the one without an adjective can have a map attack for 9 damage.
Ooh,
To
okay.
whip its last leg out from under it.
Oh, this one right here?
Yeah.
Alright.
Uh-huh.
Ketrin, in some other timeline, you got the kill shot on that one.
I mean, I don't care.
Yeah, fair. Alright. And then that would be 3 from Zenny. Yeah, play past us to Solus. Let's see. Solus, it sees Kosawana. Knows Kosawana. He's got that little gear tiara going on. Like, he's like, oh,
fuck.
Bryite, eh? So it is going to start casting a spell.
I think that, for what it's worth, we would have had to have made Kosawana put that away, because otherwise I'd be permanently fleeing.
Oh, okay. Alright,
So
fair
he probably
enough.
doesn't have that out anymore.
Ooh, okay.
That was
Well,
probably
wait,
our
oh
thing.
my god,
then I
what
couldn't
about
save
these?
him.
These guys have all of their
Oh, you're
Bryite
right.
shit on, bro.
Are they cracked enough to not fight me, or am I fleeing next round?
I would say, I'd say a 22 will save would be enough
Okay.
yeah, because they're in disrepair. Yeah, and they don't have like true faith powering it or whatever. So, all right. Anyways, they got the memo. They know about Kosawana. He's the only human being here, so they're gonna try and take him out. He will make fort save.
I'm gonna use my champion's reaction.
Ooh, okay, do it.
Nah. Where is it?
And then you'll have your reaction back immediately because you're up next. If you can survive this, an enemy damages an ally within. Alright, so he actually gains resistance equal to 2 plus your level. So 7?
So 8.
8? Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah, because we're 6 now. And then I'm gonna bonk it.
Alright. So he takes no damage from that.
That's a great ability.
And then you get to bonk as part of your thing. And that hits. Give me damage. Alright,
It's minimum damage.
It takes
Okay.
the damage, and then
That's
with its last Pac-Man, it is going to deliver onto you a deadly strike, the Heretic Smite, light hammer. Here we go. Never mind. All right, you block it. Okay, play fastest to catch him.
Okay, I'm gonna bonk it again.
All right. All right, that's gonna hit.
Much better.
All right.
Is it still alive?
Damage. Let me see. Spells. It has nothing, but yeah, it is still alive.
Okay, I will.
It is also. Oh, this one's just on a near death. It's not its last legs. All right. And then
I
you
will bonk it for a 3rd time.
Oh shit. Ah. Okay. So you swing on it and bonk it. It doesn't have cover anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you still missed by 4, so you would have still missed by 2. Okay.
Alright, and then... I mean, it tried to hit me, so I guess I'm gonna raise my shield.
Alright, fair enough. Stack, you're up.
Alright. I actually get to use this feature now. I'm going to use my amped imaginary weapon spell strike, so I get 2 things.
Nice. Okay.
So here's your d20 roll first.
Alright.
9.
We're all good. We're all good. Keeping in mind that with the ambient aura, this will be at a -2 to the attack rolls.
Wait, so as I understand, the attack roll still is decreased too, like from the...
minus 2 stats penalty to DC and attack rolls for 10 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Does it matter because he's technically making a weapon attack roll?
Yeah, that's what I was saying. It's a weapon attack.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I guess that would suit. Yeah, that would go around it because you're going through a weapon. That works for me. All right.
Okay.
So that's gonna hit.
All right. Here is your imaginary weapon cast.
Okay.
All right. Here is your slashing down, bludgeoning actually.
Okay.
All right. Here's your bludgeoning damage for 4d8 against the first one, and then I guess it goes against that goes against the second target as well.
Mm-hmm.
And here is the damage from the gun sword. Oh.
Okay. All of that damage seems to go through, and one of them drops to the ground dead. As it does, it releases a wave of harmful magics. So here we go.
Will it heal us?
It will heal you guys. And Kosawana just has to make a DC 20 because, well, this isn't a spell, it's an effect. Whatever. So he will take half of that. So
What's
8.
the
So he
range
takes
on that?
4. It is a 30-foot emanation from the creature.
We should keep some of these guys around for like later, you know. These are nice batteries.
Right? My understanding of Hyrexin is they make undead encounters like way more difficult because even though they themselves aren't the best spellcasters at higher levels, they make great minions for like undead because they provide like that constant damage and healing. All right, Stack, continue.
Oh,
Unless
that would be
was all your actions?
That was all the actions, yeah.
Oh,
I mean,
all right.
I did one spell strike, but I don't have anything really meaningful to do with one action, really. So.
Oh, okay. All
I mean, you
right.
could just take a gun sword action.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay,
you got here's what you gotta do. You should reload your gun sword because technically it's a gun, so it has to be loaded to fire bullets and stuff.
Reload, yeah.
Yeah.
Reload.
All right. So this guy's gonna roll. He causes a wild surge. A number 7. What's the tremor? The earth trembles in a 40-foot emanation. Each creature on a surface, so everybody except the ghosts, you must immediately succeed on a fortitude save or fall prone. The surface becomes difficult terrain for 1 minute. This is a DC 22 fortitude save.
Rerolling. Hey, look at that.
40 feet. Jeez. Alright. We'll recolor this one to be orange. There we go. Alrighty. So he also has to make the check. Let's see.
He's perfectly positioned to not hit any of them as well.
Oh, he fall down.
Oh no.
Alright. But the spell would still go off. It was just against this guy. It's a level 2 heal. Actually, hold on. Because the heals haven't been going well and you guys have been mad about it, he's actually going to...
Well, it's the level 3 burst that was the problem. If it's a single target.
Well, no, he's got Searing Light. I'm gonna have him cast Searing Light instead. There we go. Which would have been an attack roll. So he's got to attack. So now it is a problem because he got knocked prone. All right, here we go.
Roll all the way.
And it's a -2. He still hits by 6. All right. Damage.
It's a really good spell against undead.
Yeah. Oh my God. So what is that? A total of 33 fire and radiant damage. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It dies. All right. And then he will use his last Pac-Man to stand back up. Oh, and then play passes to Discerning. Man, Discerning is the last, and he says, "I am the last. but do not think it makes me the weakest. I would say you will join us in death, but it seems you already have. Also, when all these guys are dying left and right, we had one die from that and one die from that. Let me just roll a couple of d8s plus 4 rather than going through all the motions, because that's all the waves do. So you guys heal for 12, and then you heal for 11.
Delicious.
Yeah, man, what if there was a campaign where you just all undead the whole time? That'd be nuts.
We can
let's
go
see.
visit it. It's happening. Like,
Yeah.
a few miles south of us.
All right. So in the end, he do take a little bit of void damage from all that. Okay. So this is the last one. I'm just gonna move all these dead bodies out of the way. He is going to move up, and he's going to target you, Ketrin, and he's just going to attack you with his light hammer twice. I hope you can survive. This is the first one, and here's the second one.
Oh
Okay.
wow, he hit me.
Hey, good for him. All right. You can use a lot of reactions, it says. Shield block
I mean,
or yeah.
I'll just block.
All right, so 7 damage, and then you absorb it with your shield. This does trigger Heretic Smite, so it deals an additional 1d6 spirit damage, which would be included in the 7, so it'd be a total of 12 that's coming in. I don't know if your shield can absorb.
Yeah, my
so
shield
the spirit
can
would go
absorb.
through. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, play passes to Vulture.
All right. Use an action to run and reload.
All right.
Take a 5-foot step closer.
Mm-hmm.
Target the boy. And shot.
All right, it is going to cast Delay Consequences. Like, Pathfinder 2 is full of flavorful stuff, but I thought that these time-obsessed clerics having this delay consequence reaction was really cool. I thought it was a really cool, like, flavor that they did. Alright, so that first attack, all that 42 damage is stored in a time pocket for later.
All right.
And what's our wild surge?
Everyone can speak every language, and with animals, and with plants for the next hour.
Guys, we gotta go. Let's talk to that dragon outside.
Oh, okay. Good idea.
And I use my last one to reload. That's it.
Alright. Let's see. Play passes to Bella.
How much cover does it have for me right now?
How much cover from you? I would say medium cover. So standard.
Okay. Jack, can I get next to you?
You may.
Okay, I'm gonna move into the room and go over. I can't get over there.
Yeah, there's a wall there.
Yeah.
Alright.
You can stand right next to it.
I'll do that.
Alright.
Okay, and then from here, that's one action. I'm just gonna go nuts. I'm not gonna waste my time with devising stratagem.
Yeah.
Second.
They say, I'm just gonna go nuts, and they pull out a shotgun.
Eat ghost charge. 25.
Alright, that's gonna hit. And it would have been by 6 with the cover removed, because you moved up on it. It takes the damage and is enfeebled. It is
Second
near
attack.
death. Oh, okay.
Okay, alchemist.
I am looking for a mod that makes being an alchemist easier.
Mhm.
I think I have found one.
This is
Ooh, hell yeah.
No, it's not a crit. It's because I for whatever reason it doesn't ask me to account for map, so it's only a 24.
Oh, okay.
You just you click a different button.
I don't know. Just never. It used to give me a option to do it. Anyways,
Oh.
another 15 damage.
All right, 15 damage. We'll finish it off.
Now heal me.
And then it explodes. And a little burst of healing. 5 more healing.
I mean, do we take the splash damage, or did you do no splash damage?
No splash damage.
Yeah, they would have
There's only
splashed themselves, which is deeply out of character. So, yeah, like. Though I guess if the stakes were high enough, Bella would blow herself up. I feel like that. That's
yeah, those stakes would have to be pretty high.
Yeah.
The self-preservation is strong.
All right, and then one last roll from Kosawana, and him take the full 5 damage.
Good.
All right. As the encounter ends, because no one is down and dying, you have secured this unexplored area of the dungeon, and Ketrin, with your new, very spiritual nature and your closer connection to God, you feel that another part of the of this dungeon has been purified. You actually on your heads-up display see that only one area of corruption remains within the dungeon.
Ooh.
All right, we'll head up north next session.
Is there stuff?
Is there stuff on these guys? I will tell you, there is stuff in the room. So you'll start next session getting some loot, which is always nice. As far as what these guys were holding, they had defiled religious symbols of Bry made out of wood that were worth 1 silver piece each, and they had 3 silver piece light hammers. So they did not have a lot of good loot on them. All right, so with that, we're at a good place where we actually finished a combat encounter at time without starting a new combat encounter, which is a whole new experience for us. All right, I'll take you back to your dashboard. All right.
Things are going so well.
Yeah. Congrats on defeating the Claws of Time. Basically, when it gets, past bloodied, it's like starts thinking maybe I should just clock out and head back to the dimension of time, because I don't need to die here. But you guys trapping into that chamber, it gets a chance to take out Droxolos. It's just a win-win. Well, win for it and then a lose to be in the chamber. It was just like, yeah, nah, we're leaving. So if you wanted to know what it was a plane shift, essentially, was what it used to return to another plane of existence. All right. Quick announcements. Tomorrow we're gonna start playing some Dragonbane. It's like a gritty, lower magic, skill-based 5th edition D&D. So it has a lot in common with Cyberpunk and Call of Cthulhu. So if you are interested to see how those rule systems would look and act when they are mashed together with 5th edition D&D, we're going to be playing that tomorrow afternoon, 2 p.m. to 5:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Savings Time. And I think someone will be streaming it, so, you can check out the VOD if you are curious. We talked about it last night on the VODcast. It's a very interesting system, and I'm very excited to see how it actually plays out. Yeah. I don't really have any other announcements. Does anyone have any announcements before we adjourn?
Nope.
Nope. Okay.
I just want
right.
to say that the art of Kosawana is like the nerdiest nerd to have ever nerded. Like, it's so nerdy.
Which part? Like the religious symbol
glasses.
tiara? Like, yeah, oh my god. He's like a he's like a fanboy who like got really mad at his own fandom at one point. You know what I'm saying? like this dude had all of the merchandise. He sleeps in Bry pajamas on Bry bed sheets with a Bry body pillow. You know what I'm saying? Like his whole world was his religion, and then he doesn't own any clothes that aren't like Bryite attire. So I guess like for you, Zenny, I mean, just being next to him, like we probably ran all that terribly, but he is anathema to you, his entire being. Fortunately, Zenny, he lacks any like conviction behind these beliefs. So I think that's how we'll play it. Is that since he has no conviction behind the beliefs, they are almost sort of like sullied on his person. But yeah, I agree. He looks, yeah.
At one point, he probably would have gotten super upset if someone said Bree instead of Bry.
Yeah, look at like two sides of the nerd coin. You know what I'm saying? You've got I'm gonna steal your lunch money, nerd, and you've got I'm gonna try to steal your lunch money, nerd. Little do they know that mechanically it'd be much harder to steal Kosawana's lunch money and very easy to steal Vashon's lunch money. But yeah, I don't know. I love the art that they do for these adventures. It's very evocative. I don't know. It's good stuff. All right. Any other announcements or observations about how nerdy any of these characters are? All right. One observation I would point out is that at no point did Kosawana ask about or show any interest in the Pinocchio clockwork that he made.
What? Oh.
Huh.
Well, obviously, it's a janitor.
Yeah,
he hates
yeah.
it.
Yeah, he's
He
like
hates-
asking about his iRobot vacuum.
Right? Is my Roomba okay?
Yeah, I don't know. I just wanted to throw that out there. The dude asked about his cat, but not about the robot he put a soul into. You know, just throwing that out there.
So something that dawns on me when you look at Vashon's art, and I like talk about my encumbrance issues, just like look how much shit this guy has strapped to him. And he even has a little crate behind him that he clearly needs.
Oh, my bad. He explains to you, if you ask him, that he has the heavy hauler feat. It gives him 2 extra bulk. And he is encumbered and has the speed reduced, but he just is naturally quick, you know what I'm saying? He's like so fast. Yeah. It's like if he stripped down just to his underoos, like he'd have like a 50 speed. Basically monk training, just instinctively. And he thinks it's because of all the oysters he eats.
We live in the desert. Where did you get them?
Rocky Mountain
Well, I mean,
oysters.
dinosaur oysters, bro. Dinosaur oysters.
Oh,
Yeah. Also, river. There are river oysters.
you don't eat anything that comes out of the river.
Well, you know, it's a delicacy. Anyways,
It's an acquired
I hope everybody has a good Saturday, a great Sunday, a good week, and we will continue our adventure next time.
All right, great.
Thanks for running.
All right. Yep.
Thanks everyone for tuning in. Catch you next time.
Yeah, see you guys.